that was loud. Sorry, guys. My bad. For those of you who just hopped in, I probably scared a few of you guys. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. I just totally, I may have scared a few of you guys into the stream. But I believe we're live. We're live. It takes a while for like YouTube's stream to like officially go up. There we go. We're live. But I believe we're live. There we go. Welcome, friends. Hi, how's everyone doing today? How is everybody doing today? So we're gonna try a new format today. I'll get into like what we're gonna do today. We're not gonna play actual raids, but we're gonna go back and cover the raids we did this week, and I'll go in depth with my thought process. It's the reason why kind of you guys watch my YouTube videos, right? It's when I make my YouTube videos, I do a lot of thought process breakdowns, kind of mental state stuff, and that's what we'll do today, but live. So this is like also the perfect time for you guys to ask questions about like whatever. It's kind of an AMA as well, when it comes to our raids, like why'd you do this, why'd you do that? If I missed like a point, feel free to bring something up. But I'll also update you guys with something else in a bit. But before that, welcome to the stream. Taku, aloha, Lazaro, Eric Yang, Severus, welcome as well. Sam Hill, what's up, dude? Ember, Rainier, they're Fifi, welcome. Hop in, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Okay, quick update on what's been going on with the channel. So I did say in my last stream that I was probably gonna skip on streams up until Monday. But we're streaming right now, and we're gonna try a new format today. Rasmus, what's up, dude? Ember, oh shoot, dude. Ember, hope you're okay, dude. Hope whatever it may be, hope you recover quick, my dude. Tommy, what's up? Yeah, we're live. Okay, so little bit channel updates, friends. So now that we moved to YouTube, so I took the day off. Was it yesterday? We were off the stream, right? Hey, what's up, Casper? And I thought about it that, I mean, ever since we moved to YouTube, the plan has always been to like expand the content. I wanna do more than just just play Tarkov straight up. So we officially have an editor on board our channel. And it'll help me expand on more content. That editor, chat, is Lazaro. I think he was here earlier, so say what's up to him. I super love his work, and he showed me his portfolio, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. So what this will entail, chat, is hopefully more content on this channel, and so stuff like this. We'll do different kinds of things on stream, like raid reviews and stuff. And with this raid review we're going to do today, so I'm going to go over some of our raids throughout the week. Some of you guys might have seen the raids as we played throughout the week. But if you guys have not, then it's perfect time to catch up with what we've been up to. And with this, I would love to do the same. So I'm gonna kind of roast my own raids. I would love to do the same with you guys. If you guys are down to send your raids over. I mean, not even a roast. I don't want to call it a roast because I'm not going to roast it. I'm going to be like, oh, you're trash or whatever. No, that's not the idea of what I'm trying to do here. What I want is... wait, what was that playlist? What I want in the long run is that you guys... If you guys have any questions about, your raids, like how could have you played it better? If you want my personal thoughts on it. Because what every time like we always get this comment that, oh, I love how you play. It's kind of it reminds me of how I want to play or how I play. I get that from some of you guys, and I felt like, if we feel like we play the same, I would love to kind of give my thoughts on whether it was a good raid or a bad raid, whether you died and you thought like, what the hell could have I done there. I would love to see those raids if you guys want to send them over in the future. But yeah, Big Rick, what's up, dude? The GOAT, how you doing, man? Gun 2840. You can call me Ramen. You just call me Ramen. Yeah, so right today, B-Pro, what's up? So today I'm gonna go over a couple of raids, basically. And so I prepared a couple of raids from the week. Actually, it's most of the raids. I got rid of some that were either I got rid of a couple of raids that were either not nothing crazy happening. Like we killed like one naked guy who didn't fight back, so I didn't include those. But I included fights where I feel like we can learn something. So yeah, that's the plan for the day. So this will be a quick one, maybe like a 2-hour video, a 2-hour stream rather. Yeah, so this is me. This is present me, guys. How do you know it's present me? I put chat up here, okay? Good pause timing, fair. So I put chat up here. This is present me. That's past me down there, okay? We'll probably move present me around. But yeah, that's... Oh, and also, this is probably not probably, but this will be also the upcoming YouTube video that I've been talking about. So if you guys are here, you're pretty much part of the recording process. So say hi to YouTube later when we start. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to treat this as an AMA. Like I said, if we're breaking down a fight and you want to ask something that maybe I didn't bring up, just ask away. And if you enjoy the format, let me know as well. Like I said, I would love to do this for other people. If you guys want help from your personal raids, I would love to, send over your raids, and then we can all kind of break it down together. As much as I say it's a roast, I don't want to. It's not a roast. I'm not gonna make fun of anyone's raids or anything. It's just more of what I have done. Thatcher, what's up? So in these raids, again, it includes living and dying. So I try my best not to make it like a super biased compilation of just me winning. So we have winning and losing here. All right, you guys want to get started? Let's get started. Yeah. Hey, what's up, dope? Welcome back. So yeah, if you guys want to hit that like button before we get started, hitting that like button will help the stream a lot in terms of getting the content out there. The more you like the video, the more YouTube pushes out to other people. It helps the stream a lot. It's a free way to support the stream. If you guys want to support the stream in a completely free way, this is the way. Yo, Thatcher, thanks for joining the membership. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. And how you doing, Thatch? Doof, what's up, dude? How you doing? Should call this series, yeah, true. Snafu, thank you for the suggestion. I will write that down. We might actually officially call it that. Who knows? But thank you. Anyway, let's get started. So I prepared a quick clip here to start. What's up, Deacon? Trevor? Yeah. So you know what, Tommy? That is true. That is true. That is true. A lot of the deaths can be like, we just got Tarkov, but I also feel like even in a moment where you got Tarkov, I noticed this with my own clips. There are moments in the heat of the moment, I'm like, damn, dude, we could have not done anything better there. And then I kind of look back at the videos, and when I look back at it, I realize, oh, maybe I should have spent more time in that area. Maybe I should have not crossed there. Maybe next time I'm gonna use another path instead. So those are the things like at least you can learn. But true, 100% agree. A lot of Tarkov dying is just getting Tarkov. Yo, dude, Thatcher, thank you for the 4 years on Twitch, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Steve. So yeah, just to keep you guys updated what we're doing today. So yeah, technically we are kind of working on that video. So I was working on the video as we took the days off, but what you'll see here today, we're gonna break down our raids this week, and this is the video. This is the video that you'll be seeing soon on the channel. Felt like doing it live. Perfect time to just break down the raids with you guys. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna turn off the music for a moment. So I want to start this session with a clip. If you're sniping, no budget constraints, what's your ideal secondary? 5.7. 5.7. I love the 5.7 because I'm light. I wouldn't run like you could run an MP7 or something like an SMG, but I love the 5.7 because it does its job and I'm light. That's what I love about it. Okay, boys, gals, children, welcome to the stream. Also, this is wait. Your messages are going past the square. One sec. That threw me off. The live chat is going past the the camera. We do that. There we go. That works. That works. But 5-7. 5-7 is my answer. I love the 5-7. Okay, so we're gonna start the session with a line that Pastor Ramen said. So let me. I'll be turning I'll be turning my camera off and on. Okay. So just listen to Pastor Ramen. Just because someone has better gear or is higher level than you, it doesn't mean you have no chance. That was Pastor Ramen, and I agree with him, at least so far. And no, but that's the theme of today's video. Is throughout the week I ran raids where I ran budget gear. I ran. I reached out to you guys from in the YouTube community tab and Discord. And I asked you guys, what were your favorite budget guns? So I took some of those guns. I used it throughout the week. And you will see it in these raids. So today's session, today's video is pretty much going to be a video about how I play Tarkov or how I approach fights with budget gear. It's not about what's the best budget gear. It's about how I adjust, how I play, how I approach fights, how I think in a fight when I have budget gear. So that's what we'll do today. And let's get on the first raid. By the way, Alvin, thank you so much for joining the Noodle Gang. Appreciate the membership. Appreciate you guys. So this is the first raid. Little context here. We are in we're in customs, obviously. We're approaching 3-story dorms. We have an AK-74M. This build is literally it's like all level 2 traders. It's super cheap too. This is a Cobra sight. We have a KAC 4 grip, I believe. Point is, it's a barely modded AK. It's near stock. So we're gonna approach 3-story dorms here because what we're doing here, we need dorm skills for Jaeger's quest. So we're gonna approach it because I need the kills, and we just spawned here. We just spawned. This is fresh raid. Migrated over from Twitch, so. Okay, chat. Here's the perfect test. How does this? So we hear shots. So this literally first shots I hear this raid. We just got here, suppressed as well, full auto. So I'm a little worried. Our armor, by the way, here is 6B and a Paka. So we're wearing paper thin armor. Look for you guys. Okay, so 2 different guns already. We hear a loud shotgun and a suppressed something. It's a full auto gun. It was in an AK. I couldn't really tell properly. It's super nutty. So how I'm gonna approach this is I'm not gonna W key there. How I like playing this is I'm always gonna kind of stay at the perimeter of the fight. I'm not gonna go balls deep per se. We're kind of gonna go approach it from the outside, see if I can get a range shot. I'm just using a red dot. If I had a scoped a range scope here, would have been better. But my intention was to go into dorms, so we just had a red dot. But we'll approach it quietly. Severus, thanks for the membership as well. Appreciate the memberships, guys. Much love, guys. Painkillers, oh, right there in front. Oh, that lagged a bit. Let me play that back again. Painkillers. Oh, there's a guy. So I see movement there. There's a guy right there. You see him? Well, maybe you guys don't see him, but there's movement right there. I'm trying to line up the headshot, but watch what happens here. So I took that shot because I thought I could line up the head, and I turned right away because I was so confident it was a headshot. But you'll find out later that I whiffed. There were shots. So after I went for that guy, shots here to my left, I immediately regret going for the headshot because I'm making too much noise. I think I dropped one shot. I said I think I dropped one. I did not. He's right there. No, I didn't. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the outskirts. I thought I headshot one, but I didn't. Okay, so here, like I said, what I meant by let's go to the outskirts, I wanted to hover around the perimeter, like I mentioned. So I'm still here hovering around the PvP fight, but I'm staying at the edge. I don't want to, again, like I said, there's so many people here. I have no idea how big the squad is. I have no idea how many enemies there are. What I don't want as a solo player, especially with budget gear, is to be in the middle of everyone. I don't want to be in the middle of 2 Chads. I don't want to be in the middle of 2 Timmys either. I want to make sure I'm at the outside, so I'm not too worried about my flanks. So that's why I'm positioning myself here towards like the edge of the grass. play cool. So I'm saying like play it cool. We're on 20k bitrate. How is the image of the video? So this is foliage here. Okay, so we're just kind of like chilling here. We're gonna move forward a bit here. Breathing is getting deep. So we're just gonna keep moving forward to a point where so right now I'm just waiting for info. That's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna push. I'm waiting for info. We hear suppressed shots to my left. Footsteps to my left as well. So we got the info. I'm just trying to stay as quiet as I can. Fuck, we got a lot. Okay, new info. So not only do we have a bunch of people just straight up 12 o'clock of me, but also we have a bunch of dudes behind me as well. These sound like newcomers, so we're pinched even more. It feels like the whole server's here. So I'm gonna adjust my attention to the guys behind me because they're much closer. Again, still trying to play quiet. Ideally, I need a headshot. I have PS rounds in this, 7.62 PS. I'm worried that this guy's gonna push because he heard those shots. We're kind of pinched here. So like I mentioned, I'm pinched. I'm just gonna, stay quiet. Wait for info. I'm gonna pop out a grenade here because one thing I always get this from you guys, well, not from you guys, but in general, when people watch me play, especially when I'm solo, I don't throw a lot of grenades. The main reason is grenades are loud. When you clink a grenade and you throw it, it reveals a lot. It reveals your position a lot. Like you can tell where someone's throwing the grenade from. But because the airdrop's over me, I decided to clink the grenade and throw it. I'm throwing it towards the shotgun guy I first whiffed earlier. I don't know if he's still there. I'm just assuming. Footsteps. He has an Alton and Fort Armor. And this is when I knew I was a little effed. My PS rounds won't do. I'm not sure if it's Fort actually. I'm not sure if it's a Zabralo. It might be a Gen 4, but he definitely has an Alton. Oh, he's got an Alton. He's got an Alton. So we got his teammate. But this guy's juicy, and my bullets won't go through his head. I was considering going for legs here. I was legitimately thinking of going for legs here. Let them fight, let them fight, let them fight. Let them fight, let them fight. You guys fight each other. So again, a big thing I always mention when I'm playing solo, and this is like my number one advice to everyone who, especially if you're new to the game, is pick your fights. So this is me picking my fight. I'm not trying to. I killed one guy. I'm happy. We got the headshot on him. Teammates looking for me. There's more running around, and I am not planning to just W key at these guys. Pick your fights. I could pick up the gun of the guy I killed. So this is me, again, like I said, this is me just playing quiet. I have time to pick up his gun. Perfect. M4. Meta. Well, is it meta? Looks like it is. I don't know what meta M4 is nowadays. So I get another prone down here. I want to play quiet. I'm trying to get his mags into my own rig. Wrong mags. Those were mags for an AK. I was like, why do you have 50 rounders for a foul? AK mag, it's not a foul. So now I feel more confident. I still have, oh, we're not Paka 6B, sorry. We're wearing diaper. Level 4. So I see 2 guys on the hill. I YOLO go for it. Honestly, what happened here was I saw the first guy first. So let me roll that back a bit. I saw this guy first in the corner of my eye. And first thought, I have a meta M4, just mag dump him. And then as I mag dumped him, look, a second guy. And, you know. So now I'm screwed. There's 2 guys on me. I didn't kill the first guy. There's a second guy shooting me. And there's a third guy to my right. And watch what I do here. I turn on my flashlight. I wanted to turn on the laser for point fire. The guy who originally owned this M4 had the flashlight mode on, so I just completely revealed my position to everyone. And there it is. That was the end of that raid. But honestly, takeaway from that raid though. Hey, with our kit. So again, we had the Vepr 136 to start with that raid. We had this Vepr 136, slightly modded. I'm sorry. I wanted to correct myself earlier. I was not running a Paka 6B here. I was running level 4 armor and Wiener helmet. But still, GG's. That was a good raid. We got 1 though. Unfortunately, that 1 kill did not count to Dorm's kills. So GG though. That's raid number 1. We'll go on to the next fight. All right, before that, let me again, Severus, thanks for the membership. Gaming Station, I always forget how going prone. Yeah, so prone is always nice because it allows you to first of all, it makes your recoil a laser, and it works out when you're in grassy areas, you know. Yo, Michi, what's up, brother? How you doing, dude? Bought a new laptop. That's nice, dude. I always forget how I did read that. Tarkov not having kill cams makes recording raids super true, Scott. 100%. Actually, I have a video in the past where it's like a beginner's guide video. I always recommend people, if your computer can handle it, record your footage. It always works out. Yo, Yellow Teeth, what's up? Yeah, YouTube. Here we are. What I found funny about this raid is that you didn't die until you picked up our meta guns. That's true. Yo, not hot dog. How you doing, dude? Ramen, I learned all I know from you. You're roasting my raids too. So yeah, again, like I said, I want to show you guys raids where it's wins and losses. I'm not gonna go pure. I'm not gonna go pure wins here. I want it to be, you know, not a biased set of raids. Yeah, flashlight was unlucky. I feel like if our flashlight wasn't on in this moment, if it was only the laser, I think. I don't honestly, I would have probably died. There's 3 dudes around me. Again, there's 2 guys in front of me, 1 to the right. If it was only laser, I would have probably survived for a little more. Who knows what would have happened? But I turned on the flashlight, assuming it was gonna be laser only. But because I was thinking like, there's no way he has flashlight on. He was running out in the open. So, anyways, that's raid number 1. Let's get on raid number 2. Shoot only when you have good cover. That's another good tip. Captain, what's up? Good seeing you, man. Rappo, it's you. I'm doing good as well, Michio. Thank you for asking. So if you guys just hopping on, what we're doing today, we're not gonna be playing Tarkov, but we're looking back at our raids this week, and I want to break down my thought process throughout the raids. The thought process, you know, even if like the thought process led me to a death, I'm gonna break down everything I do. Just so one of the more common things that I hear from you guys from the community is like, you guys want to know why I did this or that, and this is today's session. Again, I would love in the future, if you guys are down, if you guys enjoy the format, I would love to get rates from you guys. Again, wins or losses. I don't mind. Even better, probably a loss. But I would love to kind of see what maybe what I would have done. Doesn't mean I would have been right, but doesn't mean I would have been right. But just maybe what I would have done in that moment. You know what? True. You know what? Every raid you gotta. There's something to say about one of our raids, right? Anyway, let's go on raid number 2. Raid number 2. So context here. Again, we're going for dorm skills. I take it back. We're not 6B Paka yet. We are using level 4 diaper armor. So it's the hybrid. We're in 3-story dorms. I got a really good spawn. I'm first in dorms. I think we got the I forget which spawn we exactly got, but anyway, we're first in dorms. So whenever I'm first in dorms, what I always do if I need kills, I'll go to the 3rd floor. Just because that's where, you know, I feel like I have a vantage point there. Most people will go marked. Well, not most, but if they have marked key, then they will go there. If not, they'll hover around 2nd floor. And what's nice about 3rd is I feel like when I'm in 1st or 2nd, there's a lot more places to get pinched from because that's where most people enter and exit the dorms. So in 3rd, I feel a little more safe. Like there's no way anyone's going to come from my right here in this hallway, right? In the 2nd floor and the 1st floor, someone can come from the right. So here, all I have to worry about is the stairs and the left side. So I need dorm skills here, just similar to the 1st raid. And we're just gonna wait. Literally, I'm just sitting here. I'm just gonna sit here. Same gun from earlier, same exact build. I just rebuilt it. Literally just waiting. So this took a few minutes. We just waited a little, and we finally heard something. Realized later on, like, why am I forcing it? So I don't know if you guys heard that, but we hear metal stairs on VX side. So when you hear metal stairs VX side, you guys know where that is. That's the door, 2nd floor of the wall side of the dorms. Also sounds like we got boys in coming from 2. Let's chill here. So I said boys because it definitely sounds like more than Dan, one. What's up, man? Thank you, dude. Tyler, Germany. So there's more than one. So why did I choose this room? Because if people will check the hallways, when people come up those stairs, they'll check the hallway, but they won't really commit to check. I mean, some people won't commit to checking their room, so that's what I'm banking on. I'm hoping that if they clear the hallway, that they won't check every room. Because I'm also guilty of that. I'll check the hallways, but I won't clear all rooms. And if they get careless, then they'll both commit to marked room, and then maybe I get a shot. So that's why I chose. When I heard people, I moved here. I didn't stay at the top of the stairs. I wanted to stay quiet and then hopefully get them at the back of the head. Again, a big thing with running budget gear is the way I approach budget gear is I assume when I hear someone, I assume they're way more geared than myself. I assume they're more just heavily geared, higher level chads, right? So I'm trying to set myself up for the best possible scenario. If I stay at the top of the stairs where I was earlier, I don't know if I would have assuming they were both chads, I wouldn't know if I'd survive that. I don't want to have an aim fight with a chad. I'm wearing like crappier armor. I have worse bullets, so I want to make sure if I fight a chad, I can shoot him where he won't see me. That is true, Hacks. A right-hand peek would have been a better choice. I think the only open door here outside of this, the reason why if I chose a right-hand peek door, I could open one of these doors, I guess, but I didn't want the sound cue to happen. I didn't want to go to... So one of the open right-hand peek rooms here is out this door to the left. There's a bathroom, right? But the problem with the bathroom is tiles are so loud that if I walk on it, it's a dead giveaway where I am. So if you hear tiles on this side of the dorms, then you're like, oh, someone's in the bathroom. So... that's a good point, though. Like, if you want to set yourself up for right-hand peek, maybe pre-open one of the doors so you don't have to make noise. But that's why I chose this room. It was the first available one that's open, something a little inconspicuous. So we're just going to wait here for them to come up, right? It took a while for them to come up because they looted 2nd floor a little bit. I could hear them. I could hear them throughout. They're looting, opening doors and whatever. And then finally, we kind of heard them come up. So what I'm doing here, I'm pre-aiming. I'm trying my best to pre-aim point fire a headshot. So I'm trying. It is not the cleanest crosshair placement, but I'm trying to place my crosshair head level in case they peek this room. Right? I'm just waiting. Thankfully, based on the sound, it sounds like they're committing to marked hallway. So it kind of eased me a bit. I'm ready to peek because it sounds like, again, they're going to mark. So I have their back. Look at that. Beautiful lineup. Watch this headshot. I'm kidding. I whiffed. Oh, I didn't get the head. I didn't get the head. I didn't get the head. I thought I got the head there, boys. I thought I got the head. So I'm going to throw a grenade to get them off my butt so I can reposition. This is when I actually commit to a right-hand peek room. What Hack said, try to get a right-hand peek. So we're going to commit to a right-hand peek. Yeah, Shopee. My phone's next to me. The Shopee ad. So I throw a grenade. I see where he is as well. Switch to right-hand peek. So we're right-hand peek right now. They were walking away from me. We hear metal stairs next to me, so someone's coming up the stairs to my right. Metal stairs, ice cream side. So someone's about to come through this door. We have a duo win marked. I'm pinched in the bathroom. So just watch how I play it. There's a guy in the stairs. There's a guy in the stairs, chat. Again, we're gonna go back to the idea from the first raid where I'm hoping they fight. The problem is I'm walking on tiles. This guy in the stairs, he knows I'm here. He's like, okay, there's a guy in the bathroom. He could easily just open the door and just commit to me and kick my butt. So that's what I'm a little worried about. So I'm gonna back up here. I'm gonna use the cubicle for cover. Super close call there. So I crossed. I wanted to get out of the bathroom because I didn't like the sound of the tiles. The thing with the tiles, it's a dead giveaway that someone's in the bathroom. If I move to this room, I know it's still a bad spot, but at least I'm on wood, you know, and you could be in any room if you're on wood. The tile's just a dead giveaway. I ended up trying to heal here. So I cross here, ended up trying to heal. And then this guy played it so well, honestly. He pushed me as I was trying to heal. That was a good commit, but honestly, this was Tarkov luck. He whiffed. I somehow got a headshot. But he still has a teammate. Okay, I just pushed him. I didn't know he wasn't gonna look at me. What I like doing, you'll see this in a later raid as well today if we review the later raid in Shoreline. But I do this a lot. When someone's pushing me, I'll push out with him. I'll do like a counter push because most people think you're just gonna stay in the room and wait for them to peek. What they won't expect at times is you aggressive peeking as well. So that's what I did here. I kind of counter peeked them or counter aggressive peeked them, but it worked out. He wasn't looking at me. I was expecting him to look at me though. I was expecting him to have a firefight with them. 2 PMCs down. We got one more. We got one more. So there's this guy in the stairs. This guy in the stairs. This is the third party. I can't heal my fucking deep bleed. Oh, we're still pinched after killing 2 guys. Still a guy to my right. Still a guy to my left. God. Oh, okay. Okay, watch this. Everyone, pay attention to this. Okay, pay attention to what happens here. I'm healing a deep bleed. I have a deep bleed. I'm healing it with a hemostat. Watch what happens here. Watch where my hands go. Where are my hands? Guys, come on. Every raid, we get the whole server. Look, man, no hands. Where's my gun? Yeah, so I got bugged. My hands got stuck. My hands got stuck, and with the healing animation, and I was waiting for it to come back. The guy peeks me, and look, what the funny part about this is, his gun is so long that it tucks on him. Look, his gun is tucked, so he couldn't shoot me either. So we were just kissing for a moment. We were like kind of just me and him having a nice intimate moment, and then he finally backs up and gets his gun up. Still amazing to see to this day. I love it. I love it. But Good fight though. I mean, these are deaths again. Dying in Tarkov sucks, but I'll take a death where we get a lot done. You know, we got 2 kills against all odds. You know, we were in such a bad spot. We were pinched between so many guys. We still got 2 kills. Again, we had a quest for dorm skills, so we take those. We take those. Okay, this one was a pretty fun raid. This one's a little bit of a quicker one. And the next one we are in. So same. We're still trying to get dorm skills. I believe at this point we're 2 dorm skills in out of 5. This is for Jaeger. We spawn at the we got one of the best spawns on this side. We spawned by the edge of extension. So basically we're first. We're first in dorms. I'm confident we're one of the first at least. Although there was a chance still of someone getting the dorms first than me because I'm not super W keying. As you see, I'm kind of walking it out. I'm kind of chill. I'm at a chill pace. But we're gonna get in 3-story dorms here. I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. So because I'm pretty confident that we're ahead because of a really good spawn, I'm just gonna run through the front door. Also, we're using a shotgun, by the way, because this was also requested from you guys. You guys wanted to see a budget shotgun run, so I decided to run this as a quote-unquote budget shotgun run. We still have level 4 armor here as well. Okay, so I paused it a little too early, but there was one footstep before I paused it. I heard a footstep right away to my left. I wasn't sure if it was a scav or a PMC. If I'm not sure, I'm always going to assume it's a PMC. Again, we're going to assume it's a juicy boy. So just watch. Okay, obviously a PMC. Stalemate. He's reloading. I reload as well. Never mind, I didn't reload. I heard him heal. He committed to a heal, but I think he tried to cancel his heal. He tried to bait me with a heal. I don't know if the heal sound was clear there, but he tried to bait me with a heal. I just committed to it. And we got the headshot. So this is pretty straightforward kill.
I'm so glad he had no helmet.
So he was naked. I don't know why he was naked, but he had a nice 155 for a naked guy, but it worked out for us. Magnum buck straight to a naked guy. GG.
Oh, he has a better shotgun too.
I watched the stream. It was amazing. Did you pre-fire here or I knew he was there. So let me just to answer Ali's question. So we knew he was there, right? So as we approach it, he was healing, and then I think he canceled the heal. He tried to bait me with the heal. And what I'm doing here is I'm pre-aiming. So from this moment on, I'm pre-aiming kind of head level as I'm peeking. I know he's here. So there, we get it. I mean, it was a perfect headshot, I guess. I just committed. I committed to a face shot.
I'm so glad he had no helmet.
So the reason why I was so confident that push as well was because he had a shotgun. In my head, I'm assuming he was doing setup. And with setup, you need a Yashanka. So I'm like, this guy probably has a shotgun in dorms. Probably a Yashanka user. So I committed to it super confident because Yashanka, but he didn't have anything. Worked out.
Oh, he has a better shotgun too.
So we ended up looting him. We heard him heal. We kind of just chilled. Again, I'm still waiting here. We found level 6 armor on him. I switched out to level 6 armor. Oh wait, never mind. No, I take it back. He was not naked. Sorry. I forgot. He did have level 6 armor. Sorry. Looking at this screenshot. I mean, at this snap of the raid, it looked like he was naked, and then he actually had level 6 armor. We got him right in the face actually. So, I take it back. That was my mistake. So anyway, we face tap him. He had level 6 armor. We switched out, and then we heard another friend. So again, we're just staying in dorms. So I'm trying to stay in dorms as long as I can, because I need dorm skills. And now we have a better shotgun with flechettes, and I have level 6 armor now. I have way more confidence now.
We got a gamer, second floor.
So we have a gamer, second floor. I just hear a guy sprinting upstairs. So what I'll do, if I hear someone upstairs and I'm in a weird spot, so earlier I was out in the open, I'll just stay in a room, stay in cover, and just wait for info. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna stay in a room and wait for info. So this took a while. It took a little bit to kind of get info, but he was also playing super quiet. He was kind of walking around, And then because he was playing a little passive, I decided to kind of make a move and kind of bait him into moving a little bit.
Later. I'll probably have to switch map for that though.
So I just start moving around. And I know he knows, obviously he knows I'm here, he can hear me, but he was like creeping. And when I hear creeping and I know they're gonna be a little passive, I'll try to make a move, but I won't just push. I'll make a move just to bait them into like exposing themselves so that he can hear me running around here by the stairs.
I see, Sam. Interesting. Thanks for the heads up. Would you guys run my fort? Okay, here's a question. Would you run this 20 durability?
Okay, we're kind of chilling here,
or would you run
because the guy's not making a move, but we're just watching. We're just watching.
What's your thoughts?
There, he's making a move. He's making a move. You got him once.
Oh, that's a player.
So that's 2 shots with flechettes. He's hurt. I'm gonna push. I back up because I don't want to be. I hate it. I hate being in that landing. I hate being in that landing every time. I die there all the time. I rarely have a good moment there. So instead of like trying to kill him from the landing, I decide to just back up. It just feels you're just so exposed. Like you're exposed. You don't have cover, and if you're the other guy, you can dictate when you're gonna peek. And you generally know where the person is because it's just a small corridor. For me, I die there a lot. So instead of committing there, I decided to back up.
You should be lit up though. Those are flechettes.
As much as he's hurt, I'm not gonna get greedy and just W key him. So I play the long game. So here you'll see me. I'm gonna start flanking. I end up flanking around, and we're gonna jump over here. Honestly, I'm thinking he knows I'm doing this because I'm just sprinting around, but he's hurt. I think he's a little afraid, a little nervous. So I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm gonna pre-pain kill here, and then we'll use this. So I'm just playing aggressive here, fairly aggressive here. I know he's hurt. I know he's a little passive, so I'm taking initiative. So I'm clearing the kitchen. I'm clearing everything.
Probably went third.
I'm not sure where he is. I said he's probably third. I don't hear anything here. So I'm just clearing more of these back rooms in case he's camping.
Yeah, he went third.
But nothing. So he could either be third, or he could be in one of these rooms in the hallway, or he could be in the landing of like second. So I'm not sure, right? So to find out, I throw a grenade. So this grenade, I feel like if I was the other person, and let's say I was in that room and I was in a room in second floor, I think I would panic move a little bit to make sure that, okay, I don't want to get hit by this grenade. I'm gonna kind of push in a corner. But because I didn't hear anything when I threw the grenade, I'm convinced he's third. So no reaction at all. Another one, no reaction still. I'm just confident now he's third.
I think I hear him at third.
I'm not sure if he's gonna push the stairs or not, so I'm just gonna again play info. And there. So this is a little bit of a risky peek. I wouldn't do this every time, but the reason why I committed, so after I shot him a few times, I committed to this. This is not the best kind of, I wouldn't recommend this. The only reason why I committed to this was because I know I heard him from the earlier fight. I shot him twice and he's super hurt. So I feel like he's hurt. I just need one more shot in, so I just committed to this. I knew I was gonna get hit here, especially with desync and like Peeker's advantage in this game. He was gonna hit me, but I was willing to risk it because I felt like he was just hurt. It worked out. It's the one shot we needed, and GG.
Oh, thank goodness, dude.
So that was it. That's that was this
A
raid.
little bit of a decent death for him there,
So
but we take
that's
those.
2 dorm skills here. 2 dorm skills in the last one. So we need 1 more dorm skill, and we're gonna try to get it 1 more time in another customs raid. But before that, let me catch up with chat. Mark, what's up, dude? Roasting ramen. Yeah, I'm roasting my own raids. Timo, you probably don't remember, but you gifted me a certain game that became a favorite game. Also found new friends playing that game. Yeah, what's up, Timo? Wait, which game? Which game? You give me a certain game that became a favorite game. Which game was this? Nonetheless, I appreciate it. If you guys just hopping in, we're doing a little bit of a new format on stream. We're roasting my own raids. That's kind of what we're doing. Oh, Russ, did I dude, that must have been a long ass time ago, Timo. 2018? Nonetheless, thanks for being here on the YouTube channel, man. So if you guys just hopping on, we're breaking down a couple of my PvP fights from the week. And the theme of the week was budget gear. It was budget gear. So we're running all budget gear, and I'm just breaking down my thoughts and everything. I never got to play Rust. Like I played Rust, but not a lot. Hey, what's up, Jim? How you doing, dude? So this next raid, again, the gear I'm using, it's mostly from suggestions from chat. So in this one, we're using a Keter because a lot of you guys from the community, not just chat, but YouTube community tab, Discord, people were mentioning the Keter as one of their favorite budget guns. So I ran a Keter. This one was the same. So same as the last raid where it's
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, so that's something as well.
it was quiet dorms, nothing happening. I did not get the best spawn, but it was just so quiet. So I was like, no one's here. I'm gonna go 3rd.
True, we could use the Papa Shah as well. True. Also, no one's here.
No one's here. Yeah, no one's here. Totally. Okay, I'm gonna break this raid down because not because of that kill. That kill was lucky. That was lucky. That guy had no helmet. It worked out for us. I panic shot and I hit him in the head. But I want to break this down for how I dealt with. He has a teammate. So I get a shotgun, better gun, arguably better gun.
I take it back. Someone is here.
I peel up, reload, zag, prop, everything.
He's got a teammate, by the way.
Switch to
He has got a teammate.
switch to the current is better, right? So here I'm just looting a bit. He's not doing anything. He's kind of playing a little passive. I just start mega looting because I don't know. I'm safe anyway. I'm just gonna commit to the loot. Forward a bit. So it's taking a little time. He hasn't pushed yet.
Let's see if he pushes me while if I fake this. Let's use the flechettes.
Here, well, watch what happens here. Oh! I should have pushed out. I think a better play here was, well, easier said than done, right? 2020 hindsight. But I should have done the counter push I did the last time. When I opened the door, I should have just committed to a push. But I was, again, with Tarkov and desync and Peeker's advantage, this is like the worst spot to be in. I also think I should have, when things were super passive, like in this portion when I was like looting and stuff, I think I should have worked my way out of this room. Whether open the door, do I have a grenade? Yeah, I have 2 grenades. I could have probably opened the door, maybe throw a couple grenades and do the same what I did the last raid where I throw a grenade and run to like another room or something because it's just a really bad room to be in. Maybe get a right-hand peek room again. But I kind of got greedy, looted everything, and then ended up just getting caught in like the worst position ever. And oh, GG. Good shot, GG. So yeah, that's a GG. So this one, okay, we'll get this. We'll do woods. We'll do woods in a bit. Can you explain Tarkov like I'm 5 years old? So you go in a map, you shoot stuff, and then when you kill them, you loot them, and then you leave with their gear. And when you leave with their gear, you sell stuff. You sell it or you reuse it. And that's kind of the premise. Killer Kings rise up. Is your monitor's brightness? No. So I maybe there's a big chance that the stream probably makes the footage a little. No, you know what you guys see on stream is very close to actually what I see. I don't use post effects or anything. It's really dark as well, but maybe I just see things a little more clear on my end with a better resolution on my end. There is little pixelation and stuff in YouTube and stuff, so that could add as well. But it is pretty dark. I don't use post effects. I kind of just yeah, I don't know. I see things. I also think audio helps a lot with seeing things in this game, if you know what I mean. Yeah, greed gets the best of us, exactly. You shoot, you loot, you scoot. That's Tarkov, true. I found a violet earlier on woods. Oh, congrats, man. So this one's gonna be a quicker one. So this sniper raid is actually a. So here we're running a shotgun and a Mosin. So this is still part of the whole budget theme. So this is a stubby M870, like the really short one, and I'm running a Mosin alongside it. And so our goal here was we were killing scabs with a shotgun to finish up Punisher 4, and while doing that, I wanted to snipe stuff. So I'm just kind of walking around. I don't really have an agenda. My plan here was to go to VX and maybe try to get some snipes in VX. The VX village, rather. But let me fast forward a bit. So I'm saving Scab House for later. He's above me. So I hear someone jumping and walking around the rock above me. Right. So I'm gonna wait here to see if he pushes down. We're not here, chat. Again, we're playing quiet. We're chilling. I don't have to rush. Again, always assume when you're running budget gear, always assume everyone ahead of you and everyone around you is like more geared than you. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to like assume they're less geared and just W key and then surprise, they're a big boy. It is a 3 slot. Warwolf, what's up? So again, we just play quiet. So what I'm gonna do with Scav House, the reason why I'm not going Scav House, that's our extracts outskirts. So I'm just explaining why. We'll see if we can snipe him. I'm gonna go Scav House later. So we can do just Scav House on the way out. Because chat was suggesting I kill Scavs in Scav House for this. Also, I hate fighting Scav in Scav House. So his footsteps disappeared. You know, classic Tarkov where their footsteps just disappear. They don't like. You know how like this happens. I'm sure this happens to you guys a lot. Where there's someone's walking like I don't know, like here. I'm under the rock. He's you know on the other side of the rock, and their footsteps don't gradually go. Their footsteps don't gradually go away. Where it just cuts off and disappears, and it makes you think that they just stop. That happens a lot, and this happened here in this moment where the footsteps just disappeared. So I'm gonna play a little safe here. With my experience though, I'm pretty confident he walked away, and it's just our audio bug. But we'll go there later if we need to. So this guy sounded like he worked his way here. I want to let Pastor
We might be able to
talk.
snipe this guy if we stalk him.
So I just said we might be able to snipe him if we stalk him.
Sounded like he was jumping here. I felt like he moved somewhere here.
So again, we have no visual of him. I'm kind of what I'm doing here. I'm having a mental image of where would I go if I was him. Where would I be going?
Could have been here as well. I don't know about. So there he is.
Bang! Right there. We just saw him. Easy headshot. I'm the best sniper in Tarkov, so
I whiffed.
I'm kidding. I'm not.
Bad lead. Stop moving.
So that's my
I thought he was
honestly
gonna just
my weakness is always moving targets, especially with a bolty, right? If you have a DMR, you can correct your first shot, yeah. So like if I had a DMR of some sort,
let's go chase.
I could miss the first whiff, correct easy on the second shot. With a bolty, it's a lot more punishing. You whiff the first one, you do the whole bolt cycle. By the time you're done and ready for a second shot, the guy's gone. So this guy's gone.
But we know it looks like he's favoring USAC camps.
What I just said here, I'll play it again. What I just said here.
but we know it looks like he's favoring USEC camp, so we can stalk him there.
So based on his trajectory, I'm guessing where he's going. There's really no other interesting place with his trajectory outside of USEC camp or scav bunker.
Honestly,
So that's where we're gonna stalk him.
I should have hit that shot. I'm just a little rusty.
So here I am, just roasting myself. I called myself garbage there.
Whether I'm warmed up or not,
I can't hit a shot for my life. So we're gonna fast forward a bit. Again, we're favoring. I'm assuming he's going USEC camp, but I don't know. He could also just be extracting outskirts. Who knows? So again, with this gear, I don't want to play aggressive. I want to play like a stalker. I want to play like we're super hunting. We're super chilling. So we're gonna just slow down a bit. Again, like you see, I'm not W keying. I'm not sprinting to where he was. I'm still walking. I'm still walking at a pace. The plan here is just to hope I hear gunshots. If he never shoots a shot, or if he never gets shot by someone else, I will never find him. Period. I just won't. So I'm just walking. So what I'm doing here, I'm actually walking. I know I kind of fast forwarded. You guys didn't see my trajectory, but I'm following his footsteps. I'm kind of guessing where he is.
Oh, there it is.
And then I skipped it a bit, but
oh, there it is.
There we go.
It's him. It has to be him.
So I was working my way to outskirts almost, and then I heard shots. This was towards scav bunker. USEC campus to my left. So those gunshots are easy giveaway, right? I was like, oh, okay, that has to be him. That has to be him.
It makes sense if it was. If it is him.
I mean, I'm more than 50% sure. I'm more than 50% sure it's him. It could maybe not be him, but we know he's in that general area. We're gonna go. So just to fast forward a bit, again, I'm gonna play slow a little bit here.
Is Bucky
as much as I know where he is, again, I'm still not W keying. That's not my play style, especially with the crap gear we have. I'm still playing it safe. I'm going from tree to tree, bush to bush. Every time, this might be a tip that not a lot of. I see a lot of people kind of when they're looking for someone, they kind of just stay out on the open for too long. So here I'm out on the open.
Okay, here's what we know.
So I'll listen to me first.
I think his extract is outskirts because he was working his way towards the direction here. So I think he's favoring outskirts. What we can do is watch for his cross either here or he comes straight at me here. If he comes straight at me, ideally I wouldn't want that. But if he starts walking here, we should see his cross. So what I'm doing here is I'm literally going to wait for him to leave. Because based on his trajectory, I'm assuming his extract is outskirts. So the only way for him to go outskirts is he goes left down this hill, or he goes towards me, or if not, he goes VX village. If he goes VX village, then oh well, we lost him, right? But I'll take oh well, we lost him over a death, right? So I'm just watching for the cross here. We're gonna wait for a pixel to move. While I'm waiting for the cross, I'm using it's not obvious, but I'm using the trees behind me as back cover. Okay, here. Actually, I'm going to do it in a bit here. I remember doing it. From my back, honestly.
So there, I was talking about my back being exposed.
This might work here.
This might work here. There, now I have my back covered. I mean, people can still shoot me through the bush, but at least they don't see me. So I can just focus on looking forward.
If he's going to like VX, then oh well. Or if he goes to road to cus,
so we're just going to wait. We're going to wait. Boom. More info.
Oh, he's
more info.
He said container cam now.
He's busy finding scabs, so we push again. So I know he's in container camp. We're going up scav bunker right now. I'm not gonna W key to container camp. I'm gonna use my range.
Dead scav right there by the tree. I don't really see him right now.
So I don't see him. Ideally,
a shotgun. Get up close to the shotgun.
Ideally, I want to get him with a Mosin, but like I said, because I don't see him, I'm just gonna approach with a shotgun. I'm gonna play it cool though. I'm not.
Sounds like he has a Saiga 9.
I'm trying not to W key too much.
You're running. There's a scab to my left.
I heard a burst of sprint earlier.
That's behind me.
So I'm trying my best not to aggro that scav. We move forward away from the scav. Still don't see this guy.
was a Timmy apparently after all, and he's low level. He kind of just got caught with his pants down. This like I think what I wanted to you guys to take away from this fight in particular was how I ended up finding him, because I think that's one of the most common questions when it comes to my PvP breakdown videos. Is like, how'd you know he was there? How'd you know where to look? How'd you know? That's how I found him. So I hope that helped with how I broke down how I ended up finding him. It was just that. It's just waiting and then gunshots, wait, and just keep approaching slowly up until I get the perfect moment. It's a very patient playstyle, and there's also a huge chance for him to get away from me, right? There were so many moments where he could have just gone to VX or something or just left. And that happens a lot to me. That happens a lot. But, you know, as a Tarkov, for me, my principle with Tarkov is always it's a survival game. I lost a PMC. I lost my target over dying. So when I lose a target, let's say this guy just goes away, I'll consider that kind of a loss. But you know, yeah, GG. That was a good one. On to the next. But before that, let me catch up with chat. Yo, Dinesh, what's up, dude? How you doing? Ramen Doppelganger. Carver, what's up? Rustin, what's up, dude? Shaggy, yeah, I watch Rengar. I love Rengar. He's a great content creator. Really insane Tarkov player. Let me. What do I miss? PvP on woods? No way. Yo, David, what's up, dude? I become addicted to thermal scopes. I run 3 to 4 scavs, get 600k for thermal scope, and really lose it. And that's good though. You know, I'm glad you're running. You're enjoying the thermals, dude. Some people won't even buy a thermal because they feel like it's too expensive. They don't want to lose it. Sounds like you're doing well, David. You're clapping, dude. Yeah, the most expensive addiction. Hey, what's up, Cole? So again, just a heads up for those of you who are just hopping in the stream for the first time tonight. This is kind of an impromptu stream. I technically didn't plan this. What we're doing today is we're doing breakdowns of my raids this week. This week I ran purely budget raids, and I wanted to break down how I approach fights, because this is this kind of a YouTube video that's coming up next, and I wanted to kind of just break it down live on stream and get your thoughts as well. And by the way, chat, I said this earlier, excuse me. If you guys are enjoying the format, first of all, hit the like button if you guys have not. It helps the channel a lot. It brings more people in when you guys hit the like. It's a free way to support. Second, if you guys are interested in the format, I would open my doors to you guys if you guys want to send over raids for us to look at on stream. Just to, you know, whether a win or a loss, I think it would be cool if it's a chill day where we kind of just go over kind of what happened and maybe what I would have done or what maybe someone else would have done in chat. I think it'd just be a nice chill time. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll probably do an open call for you guys one of these days where we I'll ask you guys to send over some footage, some raids if you guys are interested. Well, yeah, Cole, welcome. What's your favorite midstream? You know what? Actually, honestly, don't eat much midstream. I feel awkward when I try to eat midstream. Nice to have a little bit more obvious which you is live and commentating. Yeah, fair. And that's why I put the chat above me just for that. But true, Carver. Would you could, yeah. So that's the plan, Carver. Yeah. So we're gonna have this edited into a YouTube video. I felt like 2 birds with 1 stone. Have you guys live here? You know. Stop roasting. It's already charred. Hey, dude. Happy to hear it, Devo. Much love, dude. You know, yeah, sure. If you want to see like a setup tour, sure. I have a garbage setup that I would love to show you guys. But okay, so we on to the next raid. This raid is so the context of this raid, it was a very again, we're still doing Mosin. So okay, our setup here is Mosin and Makarov. The reason for the Mosin and Makarov, because again, this was recommended from you guys, from the community. You guys said you like the Makarov as your budget gun. Sometimes run it with as a sidearm. So I ran a suppressed Mosin with a Makarov. And this was actually a very quiet raid. And there was nothing happening. I was like, where the hell am I going? So whenever it's quiet and I want to snipe, I always go to VX Village. And we actually heard someone here. So see how we fare with a little more budget ammo. Okay, we heard that shot. It was indoor. It's in the house, so I'm like, oh, that has to be a player. That has to be a player. So we're gonna set up here. I'm gonna move a little quicker through this rig. This is a little long. The setup was a little long here, but I'm gonna set up here for sniper angle. Unfortunately, I never saw this guy. I saw a scav though, so we ended up hitting him here. That's just a scav kill, nothing crazy. And I'm gonna play patient here, wait for him to run across out in the open. I'm checking the task if that was a player. It was a scav.
Not a player. It was a scav.
So I'm gonna wait here. I'm just waiting here for a cross. For a cross. Waited long enough, nothing happened. So I decided to move forward. I was getting impatient. I wanted to kind of get if I could get a closer sniper angle. Based on info, I know he's still in this house that I'm looking at in front of me. But I just couldn't get an angle. It was just so awkward. So many trees in front of me, so many objects. And then I tried setting up here, and I'm like, this is not a good spot. I'm going to get demolished here if he sees me here. Like, me with a Mosin or Makarov in this corner against... Again, I'm never going to assume that the guy's lower geared than me. I'm always going to assume he's higher geared. So I'm going to back up again, try to get another sniper angle. I'm kind of just, like, testing things here. Looking for an angle, like, where do I want to be? So I decide I'm gonna just run across to his side and like maybe Makarov him or something. Figure out if I can get a sniper angle, but unfortunately I can't get a sniper angle. I think I want to go back. Oh, there he is. I see him right there. He's in front of me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
As I was crossing, he peeked. So he has a Mosin. It's a Timmy with a Mosin, but he still has a Mosin. And I have a P.A.K.A, so it just takes one shot to my chest. Okay, so this trade we're using a P.A.K.A, so Mosin to the P.A.K.A is not fun. But I don't know if he has armor. We might be able to Makarov him, I'll be honest. Okay, so at this moment, I saw him run back in his house. So my plan here is to flank towards the car and then cross the road through the car, maybe get behind him. He has no idea. It usually works, and this guy seemed lower level. He seemed like a Timmy, so I'm like, okay, maybe he won't see this flank coming. Punisher kill if we get. One sec, family calling through Viber. Okay, sorry about that. Time out. Okay, we're back. So we're doing the flank, right? We're doing the flank. We're at least I'm gonna try to do the flank. That's the plan. Get him. I'm so convinced he's still in that house, by the way. Damn, he's not. He's next to me.
What the fuck?
There he is, right in front of me. Couple of grenades over. I use it to flank. Watch this flank. Watch this flank. Look at that. He's right there. He didn't call the flank. GG, easy head tap. We win. I'm kidding. I whiffed again, just like every other raid. How did I miss his head? I thought I was on point. No, you weren't. You weren't on point. Okay, so we hear him run. He ran into the house next to me. Long story short, he got away. He got away. He tried shooting me through that fence. I throw a grenade over the fence, and then that was the last we heard from him. I was trying to not get up too close. Again, I had a P.A.K.A, he had a Mosin. It just takes one flick to my chest, and I'm screwed. I still want a flank. I still want a clean headshot.
This guy's not a Timmy. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. So what I said there was he's not a Timmy, man. He knows what he's doing. He
he outsmarted me so many times that honestly I technically lost this fight. We survived this raid, he got away, but we technically I felt like we lost the fight because of how I had the advantage so many times. I whiffed the headshot and he got away, but GG. Yeah, I remember you guys mentioning that climbing that the I should look into that. Null, thanks for the heads up on climbing the on climbing over. Okay, so this next one is another Mosin. I'm not sure if we had I think we had a Makarov again here. Yeah, it's the same setup. Mosin, Makarov, Paka, Woods. So our goal for this raid, we're kind of doing a 2-in-1. I'm gonna see if I could find Sturman. I'm not gonna try to clear them. I just want to kill Sturman. That's it. So basically, this is a woods run. Mosin, same old. We just spawned. We spawned by outskirts, and we're just advancing to the. We're advancing through the. So. What? Wait. What? No. The wood. Chat is much faster now. Oh right, because like the latency. You're right. Yeah. I put low. The first few streams, I forgot to put low latency, and we finally put it. Anyways, so we're in woods. Mosin, Makarov, same setup, Paka, all that stuff. And we're just walking. This to my right is checkpoint. We're walking like towards. Wait, that's not at me. That in front of me is USEC, not USEC camp, but the rocks that look over USEC camp, just for reference. So to my right is checkpoint.
There's someone there. That's a PMC.
So I spot that guy because I heard the gunshot. A scav shot him once, and then he just ran. So when I heard that gunshot, I turned my attention there, and then I saw him move there. I have the advantage on this guy. He has no idea where I am. He's going left to right. Why is he going left to right? So this guy had a t-shirt on. And he looked a little geared. He was running left to right into checkpoint. Super early in the raid. There's like 5 minutes into the raid. Or somewhere there. Under 10 minutes. I literally just spawned here. So what I'm thinking right now is the reason why he's going checkpoint, he's getting his gyroscopes. That gyroscope mission. Or maybe going for Violet, but he's going for checkpoint to loot something. So that's where my focus is. He's looting something, that's for sure. There he is. Do we see him? He's getting stamina behind that rock. Unless he knows I'm here and he's gonna take a cheeky angle on me and I'm dead. I don't think so. I don't think he knows I'm here. So I'm just gonna I haven't seen his silhouette move at all. I'm gonna wait. He should still be patient. He's behind that rock. We should see him. I'm committing to this. We could have someone else come to our flank, but I should see him. I should see him run off. So for moments like this, like I said, I'm committed. We could get shot from the flank, but I'm kind of willing to die for this. Oh, there he is. Jeez, he's running to extract. Oh, following the theme of the day, I whiffed another headshot. It was unfortunate. He proned in the grass, and I couldn't see his head. The grass was covering his head, so I'm kind of like, where's his head? I kind of guessed, and I didn't get his head. I whiffed. And then... super stupid. Don't do what I did here. After I whiffed what on a normal day when I'm not dumb, which is rare, I should have just repositioned. I should have just left and like repositioned, but I re-peeked like an idiot and re-peeking someone like just looking at me. It's the worst. No! Also, I later found out it was a Lapua. That guy shot me with a Lapua. But it was yeah. If looking back, what I would have done here after the whiff, I would have ran far left or far whatever. Just run away, double back to the back, go left, go. I don't know. But the point is, I should have just got out and reset the fight. It's something I always talk about in previous videos. Every time I break down videos, the one thing I always say is resetting fights always work, and that's one thing I did not follow, and I just tried to get greedy and repeak. Don't move, get demolished. Easy clap. All right. All right, next raid. We're into the factory. So we're actually towards we're approaching the latter half now of the raids. We got a couple more raids left to break down, but we're almost there. Let me catch up with chat before we move on. Book it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Wish the grass in Tarkov would move when laying on it, like enlisted. Oh, true. Yeah, repeaking is like it's like one of the habits I really try to get rid of. Repeaking is it's such a it's so tempting. Repeaking is so tempting. Like I always get the urge to repeak is real, you know. But it always, for me, the percentage of surviving when I don't repeak is always much better. It's like it's always good to reset the fight. And yeah, don't do what I did. Jack fan, what's up, dude? Good morning, man. So again, just another update. If you guys are just tuning into the stream, what we're doing today, we are breaking down a couple of my raids that we did this week. If you guys are just hopping on, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the stream a lot when you guys hit the like. It pushes the stream out to more people. Well, no gameplay today. We'll probably do some video games. We'll do some actual Tarkov raids probably on Monday. So today's is gonna be a day of breaking down raids on stream. So this is a thing I might do more often. Like I said earlier, it would be cool if you guys want to send in your raids over. Again, wins or losses. It would be cool if you guys want the community's thoughts. Not only my thoughts, but the community's thoughts on like certain raids. Maybe should I have done this or that, you know? Yo, Knight, what's up, dude? How you doing? Okay. All right, let's get on the next raid. So the next couple of raids, we are in factory for how many raids did we do? We did factory for about 3 raids. And these raids I enjoyed because I'm running this is an AK-74M, barely built. It's an AK-100 handguard, a KAC-4 grip. This is like all level 1 and level 2 trader mods. And I think we're running a PACA-6B here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me confirm. Yeah, PACA-6B. We're running PACA-6B. So this is the perfect example of raids where the whole argument that you can't win fights with bad gear. So you just have to be a lot more careful. And these raids I'm about to show you is gonna show that. PD, I'm glad you enjoyed this support farming, man. Roblox, of course, man. Roblox is it's just better. We all love Roblox. Okay, so here we're kind of straight from spawn here. And this is fresh from spawn. We hear action happening. So I'm gonna enter the first floor office here. I spawned the opposite of gate 3. So we spawned at like I believe in this raid. Let me check where we spawned here. Where did we spawn? Let me do a quick check. Oh, we spawned underground. So this is where we spawned, underground. So we heard there wasn't much happening in our side of the woods. So I made my way to the office. We heard shots towards gate 3 area. So here we are, first floor of office. We'll always go through this kind of phase where it feels like I hear footsteps. Again, because I have crap armor. I don't have good armor. So we're running PP bullets, by the way. That's something I have to mention. We're running PP bullets in this AK. This is a 5.45 AK. 5.45, one of the least favorite calibers of the community. So I know he's around the corner. I'm not gonna W key. Show that wall. This is a 74M. I know. So we hear him creeping left of the corner, but again, because of my gear, I am not confident that I'm gonna win a battle. Right? I'm not gonna win a face-to-face battle because, again, like I said multiple times throughout this session, I'm gonna assume every person is like way more geared than I am, even if they're not. Even if maybe they're not. It's just safer to think they're more geared. So I'm gonna treat everyone like they're way more geared than I am. So instead of just W keying him, knowing he's around the corner, I'm gonna wait to just like catch him off guard.
So we got him. He was using a KS-23. Check this out. Notice where he was shooting. Look, he's looking down, trying to go for my legs. So the way I timed this push, I timed it where he was kind of in the middle of the stairs. That's kind of like I had a mental image of where he was, and when I imagined he was kind of at the middle of the stairs, that's when I wanted to push him, where he was transitioning downstairs. That kind of worked out. So these are PP bullets, but you're right. What Jarrell said in chat, PP bullets are buff dispatch. They're pretty much a BP round now, so they're pretty good. They're pretty good. But I guess my point is, not everyone hates on the 545 caliber, which I understand. You know, with BT rounds not being readily available anymore, it's rough. So, but I really wanted to use a 545 caliber because it's first of all, it's a very common gun that you find a lot, and it's not impossible to win with it, especially if you're lower geared. So we're gonna loot him quick. KS-23. He tried to go for my legs. No wonder he was looking down. So I'm not gonna switch armor because I'm doing Punisher 5 here actually. So in this whole series, we're actually doing Punisher 5, and I felt like it was the perfect excuse to, with the Punisher 5 gear, P.A.K.A. and 6B, use crappier guns too. I think it'll help just prove the point further that you can win in Tarkov even if they're more geared than you are. So that guy had level 5 armor. He had the Stormtrooper helmet. He had a nice shotgun. So after killing him, obviously we do a quick loot. I don't like fully loot him. I went back into cover, wait for more info. Always assume there's one more, right? So we're just gonna chill for a bit, wait for info if I hear anything. Ideally as well, so you know how like after we just looted, I went into the room next to where I killed the guy. I probably, in an ideal world, I would probably do this packing, mags, and inventory management like somewhere else across the land, not here. But anyway, we committed here, and then I hear more info. Never pre-med. I do every now and then. We hear someone running outside. So same idea from the first kill. I wanna commit to a peek when he's like not expecting it. So earlier I peeked the guy when he was like in transition down the stairs. This time I'm just trying to have a mental image of maybe catch him mid sprint or something, right? So that's kind of what happened. We caught him mid sprint. He didn't expect it at all. And that's kind of... I think that's it. Because that guy came from the corner, and it seemed... So I'm just explaining that the factory should be clear now. So factory was clear after this. But what I want to emphasize in these fights is what you can do if you're new to the game, if you're low level. That's how you want to fight people when they're more geared than you are. Catch them off guard. Catch them when they're mid sprint. Catch them when they least expect it. Because if you peek a guy and you're lower level, you're lower geared, and they're juiced up, and you just have a firefight just shooting each other, you're probably not gonna win. So that's kind of how we beat. These two guys were higher level. They had way better armor and gear than us, and we still beat them just because they had no chance to shoot back at us. So, well, the other guy did shoot. He whiffed his KS-23, but that's the idea of these fights here. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, let me just catch up with you guys really quick before getting on to the next raid. Ember, I'll see you, man. Thanks for hanging, dude. That tear makes me sad. Are you talking about tear? Like the screen tearing? So if you guys see the screen tearing, yeah, it's something I can't get rid of. It's because the footage is like 144 and then we stream at 60 frames, so it gets crazy. Nonetheless. Yo, finally caught you live. What's up? Welcome, man. How does your name? Yeah, how does your name? But thanks for being here, man. Hey, Fractal, welcome back, dude. 545 dominates CQC of the assault rifle calibers. Yeah, true. It is a pretty good close up. Tex, gotcha. Tex, welcome, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Insane, what's up, man? It's also is it a pun too? KS23 confirmed. So if you guys just hopping on, again, what we're doing today, we are no, we're not gonna play Tarkov today, but what we're doing is we're looking back at our raids this week, and I'm breaking down fights that I feel like are worth sharing, because throughout the week we did 3 days of streaming this week, and all 3 streams we ran budget gear only, and these were the raids. I picked out the best raids that I feel like we can take something from, whether win or loss. So that's what we're doing today. We're breaking down some fights. We are actually towards the tail end of the raids already. We have about 4 more raids to cover, but the next ones are going to be quick, so we might get this done in under 2 hours, which is cool. And just an update. Let me tell you guys why are we doing this format? What's going on? For those of you just hopped on. So we officially have an editor in this community. I hired an editor. His name is Lazado in chat. I think he was here earlier. He's been around the community for a couple months now. I think maybe a year, maybe almost approaching a year. He's a cool guy, and he's a really great editor. We have him as part of our team now as an editor, and formats like this will probably be edited by Lazado to be put on the channel. So having Lazado on board is going to be super huge help for me. I'm going to be able to do more different types of content. We'll have more fun with Tarkov content, whether it's these breakdown videos, whether it's community games and stuff. Welcome aboard, Lazaro. How much FPS and was we near 100, maybe 80 to 100. Steven, what's up, man? Knight, question: Do you use a KAC for AK, especially for more ergo? So Knight, for this one, I used this whole build here, the KAC and all of that, the rebut pad. What I wanted to do here was build a gun that was available in level 2 traders. Level 2 traders was like the thing here, and it was also cheap. Anything cheap, level 2 traders. Something that's realistic for a person who's getting started in Tarkov. Maybe you have level 2 traders available. That this is a level 2 build, pretty much is what it was. Double barrel, good or bad? Could be good, could be bad. So it sounds like a dumb answer, but it really is. So the double barrel, you can drop someone quick if you use let's say you use buckshots in general and just double shot someone in the legs, you can easily kill someone. If most of your pellets hit leg meta, like you're up close and personal with someone, double barrel them in the legs, they can drop. But if you're up close to someone, you double barrel them in the legs, they don't drop, you're kind of screwed. You have to reload. The reload takes a while. You're sitting duck. So it's okay. If you can hit your shots, it's good. And it's like 8k rubles, so yeah. Okay, so this next raid, factory still. Factory still, and what we're doing here. Okay, so what we're doing here, okay, so you guys saw the double barrel. The reason why I have a double barrel in the dog tag here, I skipped this part because at the start we killed this guy with a double barrel. It was a straightforward kill though. He was busy fighting a scav. I just killed him from the back. I don't want to show it. It's straightforward. Doesn't matter. So I'm looking for more kills, and we hear. Actually, I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. No info whatsoever around factory. So I'm kind of just going around looking for stuff, looking for anyone. Just scouting around. Quiet raid. Oh, I get shot by a juicy sounding gun. Chat, do you guys know what gun that is? Do you guys? I thought it was. Yeah, I won't say what gun it is, and I won't say what gun I thought it was. Do you guys know what gun that is? Because like at that moment, I was kind of confused. Like, what is that? It kind of that hit me right in the chest. Anyone recognize the gun, or at least any good guess? Mosin, Miko, any other guesses? VPO, that's a good guess too. That's a good guess. Shotgun, SVD. SVD is a good guess. Ash is a good guess too. So right, you guys have the same idea as I did. When I heard that shot, I was like, what the hell is that? That's scary. You guys get the idea, but you guys will find out. Play it again, sure. Oh, what gun is that? Well, because you and I, it seems like you and I had the same kind of guess-ish. I was along those lines as well. SVD, was it a... He's in the... Anyways, so let's keep going. So I'm thinking he's in the rafters. So I'm kind of checking while healing. I don't see him in the rafters. That hurt. I don't see him in the rafters. I get shot again.
Oh, is he in the rafters?
Okay, so it's not hurting my P.A.K.A. He doesn't have amazing bullets, but still, I have... So his bullets are doing about 3 to 4 damage to my P.A.K.A. per shot. P.A.K.A. So while I was healing, I checked. I'm like, okay, his bullets aren't penetrating too much. So it gave me a little more confidence. I'm checking the rafters here. That's me checking rafters. Nothing. No boy in the rafters. Like, where the hell is he? I have no idea where he is. No, he's not. He's downstairs. So no rafters. I'm assuming he's just on ground. So I go down here instead. A little less predictable. So I'm just gonna go down on that door. Peek him here. But this guy's smart. He knows what I'm doing. Hits me again. Well, he read that. He's just... Ow! This guy's just... Okay, so here's another thing with counter pushing. So I did the same as I did in previous raids. Remember the counter push? So he's WKing me. So the moment I heard, let's play that back. The moment I heard him sprinting at me, he was gonna expect me to stay in that corner, and just like the previous raids, I did the counter push. When your opponent expects you to sit in a corner, just YOLO push. It looks like my point fire was super on point because I have insane aim. Nah, I had a blue laser on. I'm not sure if it's obvious, but I had a blue laser. The blue laser is so thick. You can see that circle in the middle of your screen. So just put the blue laser on him. Mag dump, point fire. It worked out. Any final guesses what gun it is? Oh, it's a 5.7. Okay, I said it. It was a 5.7. About. So it was a 5.7 with 190s. It was a 5.7 with 190. It's SS190s, which surprised me. The SS190s, chat, were only dropping my P.A.K.A. by about 3 to 4 armor points per shot, which I guess makes sense if you're like mag dumping. I mean, maybe it's effective when you're mag, but like he was hitting my P.A.K.A. one at a time, and I'm not kidding you. It was dropping me about like 3 to 4, maybe 5 points per shot. I'm not sure why. Again, maybe would damage drop off? I don't know, but we later found out. I could show you just so that you guys have a peace of mind. Like, no weights 190s. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It was 190s. Let me show you guys the footage of me looting him. So that's the 5.7. We picked it up. He's also level 42, so he's pretty high level. He has 190s unlocked and everything. Honestly, it felt like it hurt, but my P.A.K.A. was taking so many shots. I don't think he was running 190s. What was he running? So maybe he's running flesh hitting rounds? Yeah, I don't think he's running 190s. We checked. Boom, no, he was running 190s. Wait, my P.A.K.A. was taking 190s like a champion. What the? Confirmed P.A.K.A. better than Slick. That's a conclusion. About. All right, so but yeah, I don't know why as well that was happening. His mag did have 190s, unless he shot me with not 190s, and for some reason his bottom bullets were whatever it was. We survived it. He had a 5.7. Honestly, that guy was. I felt like I was gonna lose that fight. Just to go back to it, the moment I did this flank, I dropped down here. I felt like Spider-Man. I felt like a god. Like, oh, I'm the best flanker in the world. Then I just get shot. I'm like, God damn, this guy knows he's not dumb. And then I'm just happy we somehow pulled out the bag with this counter push. This guy's just... There. All right. So, on to the next raid. This one's factory. So, we switched guns here. The reason why I switched to an AKS, I switched to the AKS here because we already had a decent amount of success with the 74M. We did, how many raids was that? Was it 2 raids in a row of good 74M in factory? So we've kind of proven the point. 74M's great, works. Let's switch out to something a little worse. So the AKS, I ran this stock, no mods whatsoever. The only thing that's not
like the only thing that's good with this AKS is I'm running PP rounds. PP, like literally PP. But this is stock. The reason for running at stock is this is usually available, right? Level 1, if you're new to the game, and you usually get the AKS at the start. So I ran the AKS to show hopefully what it can do. And so we spawned right here. This is our spawn right by the forklift, whatever you call that. And so to the right is what I like calling Death Corner. That spawn where, so basically there's a spawn to my right. So this is the big thing as well with not only Factory, but Tarkov. Most of you guys know this already, but if you're new to the game, memorizing spawns is a big deal. So there's a guy to my right. Bunch of stuff. There's a guy to my right, but it's not guaranteed. There's a spawn to my right, rather. There's a spawn to my right, and what I like doing when I spawn here is I'll take this angle here. This is my favorite angle, right here. So as much as it's a left-hand peek, and you know how left-hand peeks are in Tarkov, not ideal, but I'm just banking on the fact that no one pre-aims this angle. So I chill here. Oh no, best adult dating site. Give me hide him. Anyways, that was a. Anyways, so this is a left hand peek. Not ideal with Tarkov, of course, but I'm banking on the fact that no one checks this, especially if it's a newer player or not a super experienced player. They won't really check this. I personally check this because obviously I do this angle, so I'll check it. So you guys should check this angle every now and then. Just, you know, take note that some people might use this. So I'm just gonna hold this here. I hold as long as I can up until it's about how I adjust my playstyle. So I'm gonna hold until I feel like no one actually spawned there. But sometimes people take it slow in that corner, so I'm gonna wait. I hear footsteps to my right. Oh, just a scav. Bam, someone's there. He heard the shots. Now the guy's pushing. I don't know if you guys see him, but if you guys look closely, he's right there. And again, left-hand peek, but he has no idea this is an angle. Just watch him kind of just walk aimlessly. I'm gonna pull the video back a bit, back to the scav kill, and then just take note of what he looks like. Oh, here, sorry, take it back. That's a scav kill. He has no idea. Got him. He was kind of just, yeah, walking around. He had no idea we were there. But the thing is, though, with that angle is you're super prone to whiffing that, right? It's a super small chance of a hit. I have whiffed this a lot, but if ever I whiff, but I did hit it, I'll just kind of re-peek from another angle and then maybe double back or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of an angle you guys might want to check out. Just be careful with more experienced players. Although if let's say you're up against an experienced player who knows that angle, it's still a hard angle to hit. It's such a little peephole that it's not a guarantee that you're gonna, if you peek it, you'll flick to it. It's a cheeky one. Not a, you know, you might, if you guys get a kill here, clip it. I would love to show it. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it. Steven, I gotta take my kid to school. I was nice. Dude, much love, dude. Hey, Steven, glad you enjoyed, dude. Much love. Take it easy. Hey, Sanis, they said, right? Can you give me tips? Perfect. That's what we're doing today. We're breaking down my raids from this week, and I'm breaking down the PV. I'm giving PvP tips today. At least how I like doing it. Again, the little thing. If you guys are lurking the stream, obviously, I always say this. I'm not the best player in the world. I even mechanically skilled, I'm not the best. I'm actually pretty garbage. I whiff a lot of headshots and all that. I whiff a lot of stationary shots, but I think it's also the reason why I want to share what I do. It's because with my lack of mechanical skill, I try to keep up with the rest of the... I try to keep up with PvP by doing what I'm explaining here today. Gio, what's up? How you doing? I'm new to the channel, and so I appreciate it. Gio, much love, dude. So just one more time. If you guys are new to the stream, again, today we're not playing Tarkov, but what we're doing is we're watching my raids back from this week, and we're breaking down kind of like things I did good, things I did bad, what I could have done better, kind of thing. And we're on the tail end now. I think we have about 3 raids left to cover, and we're yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Just leave your questions in the chat. I'm just gonna keep going and breaking it down, and then I'll probably answer questions after I break down a certain raid. So welcome to the stream, and if you guys are enjoying it, don't forget to hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps the stream a lot. It brings the stream out to more people. So you have it on full or single at this point. Full auto isn't something I'm particularly comfortable when using. Tend to always have. So Simon, in a map like Factory, I will be on full auto because I'll full auto. The time I'll commit to an actual full auto is when I'm within knife range ish. Like example here, let's say, let me give an example. Like maybe let's say this angle, right? Or not really this angle, but this distance. Example, the target is from this distance, right? I'll probably tap fire. I wouldn't trust my recoil control here. But if my opponents are like super close, like this close, just mag dump. Because you see how like notice how my how crazy my AK kicks, but the recoil doesn't matter anyway because he's too close. Just notice how the AK kicks. You see the initial kick. It was a pretty bad kick. I did pull down a bit. Look at that. It's going like way too high over his head, but because he's too close, it's kind of okay. Versus imagine that recoil from this distance, from this distance here. I would be shooting the ceiling. So I'm on full auto in a map like Factory, but if they're a little further down, I'm probably tap firing. So I think I tap fired the scav actually. Wait, let me check. So this was actually a tap fire. It's not obvious. It's not obvious. It looks like a full auto, but this was tap firing. Actually, I take it back. I feel like that's a full auto. Let me see if there's this is a full auto for sure. But anyway, I made a video about tap firing recently. I made a video about recoil control recently. I talk about tap firing there. Check out that video, Simon. I did a whole video, a whole breakdown of full auto versus single fire. I think the title. Let me bring it up right now before we get on with the last couple of raids here. Okay, so let me just bring it out here. El Caps, what's up, dude? Chai what? How you doing? Welcome to YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll link you guys the actual video here of about recoil control, about tap fire versus full auto. I break down like when I use it and all that. So just save this. Just bookmark this for future reference. So that's kind of that's the video. Just tab it in for later. All right. Okay. We'll get on with a. Actually, this is the same raid. So this is the same raid still. I killed this guy and then we looted him. He didn't have much. So I hear shots in the office area. We're gonna go to the office area. So the AK guy, I don't know where he is. In my head, he's somewhere here in the offices, but could be wrong. So I just hear a bunch of different gunshots in office. I want to wait for a little more info. Suppressed shotgun right there. Suppressed shotgun. That suppressed shotgun sounded like it was like just outside the office or something. So I'm gonna push it. So we hear the guy. He's outside that door. I take cover here. Kind of just running around. He proned. So I'm like, I should push. He proned. And then he stood up again. I got demolished. So what I did wrong here, when I heard the prone, when I heard that prone, it sounded like he was gonna loot. I think he was about to. So that was, actually, was that a prone? To me, it sounded like a prone. Whatever. At that moment, it sounded like a prone. So I decided to push, and then when I tried to push, I hesitated. And now my hesitation had me in the middle of the room. Look where I am. I'm in the middle of the room, no cover at all. I have an AKS with 30 rounds of PP. And now I'm just kind of like frozen here. And he did it well. Actually, we hit him pretty good here. We actually hit him pretty nice in this part. In my initial spray, but he did a good job of getting back in cover. So we hit him there. You can see he's getting hit little. We're hitting here and there.
He's getting aim punched. I'm getting aim punched. But because of my bad positioning, he gets back in cover. I'm still pre-firing just in case he repeaks again. He played it smart. He waited for me to lose ammo. And the moment I lost ammo, well, the moment I'm on my tail end, he peeks again. You see him there. He peeked again. I had nothing. I had no cover. He has cover. So this is horrible. Just like my positioning is horrible. What I would have done in retrospect is probably when I hesitated here. So I committed, and then I heard him get up again. The moment I heard him get up, I froze here. I'm like, oh, I should have just double backed. I should have literally double backed back in this corner at least, and kind of play it. Honestly, no, I would have not gone here. I would have ran all the way. Let me just reverse the video. But I probably would have reversed all the way back here to this area, outside the to the other door, then go up the stairs. I would have gone up the stairs, maybe flank some, just reset the fight. But I kind of froze the moment I heard him get up. I'm like, what do I do? And then he opened the door. I committed to the fight. Got demolished. GG. Got to break out the 60s. True. Yeah, aim punch beats me up. Yo, James, what's up, dude? I don't understand how they come up with the recoil for the M4. Yeah, I don't know much about recoil RL, man. Okay, so this one is I'm running a 5.7 here. Okay, so this is no longer really considered budget, right? Well, it can be. I mean, a pistol run can be a budget run, but it is one of the more expensive pistols in the game. It also unlocks later on, so I wouldn't really consider this as part of the budget loadouts. But I wanted to include this fight because the reason for that is the way I approach this fight is something you can apply with worse gear. I know 5.7, good gun, amazing. I had 190s here as well, pretty good bullets. But I just want to show you guys how I approach this fight. I know the current loadout I have is not really budget per se. I just mentioned it. You know, 5.7's a pretty good pistol. It's late-ish game pistol. My M700's a little decked out. So right there, we see a guy right there. It's a PMC. A PMC indeed. So I think, who would have? Did any of you have the feeling of wanting to shoot at that moment, like here? Like did any of you have that feeling? Like if that was you, if you were sitting there, would you have shot like beyond? Like would you have shot? I feel like if I was like a little earlier in my Tarkov days, I probably would have went for that. I probably would have kind of tried to mag dump, with my angle there, but I decided not to because again, like I said multiple times today, I'm always gonna assume that whoever is in front of me, like this guy, we could see him, but I can't really tell what gear he has. But I'm always gonna assume they're like twice more gear than I am. They probably have the meta gun or something. I'm always gonna assume the worst. Always assume the worst. Always better. So I didn't shoot because it's not the best time to shoot. Like I maybe we could have gotten a headshot, but with my mechanical skill, with my talent and aim, I probably will whiff, and he's just gonna turn on me and kill me. So I decided not to shoot. I want a better shot than this. I want to get a sniper angle on him. I don't know what armor he has, but I say sniper because I had a bolty on my back. I don't have M700. Again, it's not really a budget loadout, but nonetheless, I don't want to try that. So I'm stalking him. He shoots. He kills the scav because that sound, that's a scav dying, so I know that's him shooting. And it's not a scav shooting him. He has a Taz. The moment I heard that Taz, we know that he's fairly easier to deal with. So look what happens here the moment we find out he has a Taz. Oh. He has a Taz. He has a Taz. Okay, so again, yeah, we ran a 5.7. 5.7's a pretty good gun, but if you had, let's say, an AK in that moment, let's say a stock AK, that still would have worked out. That still would have worked out. The moment like you hear he has a Taz, and let's say you have an AK-74, AKM, Vepr 136, it doesn't matter. Just run up to him, and I would have done the same thing there if I had like an AK of some sort. Just the moment I heard it was a Taz, run up and just kill him. The reason why I wanted to share this raid, despite me not having budget gear here, is this kind of encompasses like how I play if I'm in general, but also especially when I have worse gear. if I'm running, let's say I'm running level 1, level 2 gear, I am
5/7s are pretty.
I am most likely playing like this every time. This is like how I would play if I had if everyone around me is more geared than I am. Again, the point of today's stream was to answer the question, how do I win PvP when everyone's more geared than I am? Like there's no way unless I get unless you start buying better ammo, there's just no way to win. This is honestly how to win. It's all their fights today, honestly, it was very rare where we had an aim battle with someone where we're doing one-on-one fighting. If anything, when we did have that one-on-one fight with someone, it's usually me dying or me getting hurt. So this is kind of like how I'd approach it. Just literally wait for the info. I didn't shoot him, waited for the better opportunity, found out he's actually worse geared than me, push. It was pretty much a straightforward fight. So that's kind of that's why I wanted to share that. Takahashi, what's up? That's fair. Front post off. For Punisher 4, what is the best way to kill PMC? It's funny. I think a lot of you are in Punisher 4 right now. That's a question I get a lot. But the way I would approach Punisher 4, if by the way, Jams, what's up, dude? If you're having trouble, so the popular way to do Punisher 4 is you go resort and you kind of, because there's a lot of people there, you just fight them there, quote unquote. But I know not everyone enjoys resort and not everyone is comfortable being in resort. So the way I would recommend it for if you don't like the resort is hover around the outside of resort, just walk around shoreline out in the open, just whatever, just do whatever, loot, I don't know. Wait for gunshots. If you hear gunshots in a landmark, example, you hear gunshots in Hydro, you hear gunshots in Power, you hear gunshots in the village, in Cottage, whatever. Approach it from afar with a ranged gun. So maybe run an AK with a scope, I don't know, a sniper, whatever. Just have range. Or even if you don't have range, the idea is when you hear gunshots in a certain area, in like gas, approach it from the outside, play slow, play position, play timing, wait for the perfect moment to creep up on them and get them on the jump. That's what I do if you're having trouble with PvP. But if you're confident with your PvP and you're confident with your skills, just go and resort and hope for the best, just fight people there. I finished the goons last night. Oh shoot, nice, dude. Oh, so close to Kappa. Holy crap. Congrats on Kappa Techs. Oliver, what's up, man? Inside, it will, but you could win fights inside, but you're, like I said, I think based going back to what I'm talking about today, Sanis, you want to pick your fights. If you have USP with AP rounds, if I would only commit to a fight if I know I can kill him. If I'm fighting like a dude with like an RD 704 and he has an Alton and a Slick or something, I'd probably just bounce. But again, it really depends on what they're running. Like what Tech said, if you can guarantee they'd have no face shield or they don't have a helmet and you can hit the face, go for it. But it's definitely a pick your fight battle. You don't want to just go in and then kind of just fight everyone. I would say go in resort with the USP AP rounds, but definitely pick your fights. Get the info before committing. Yo, Alex, what's up, dude? Not much. We're just again, if you guys are hopping on, we are breaking down a couple of our raids. We're breaking down some raids on stream. So the premise of today's stream, we're not playing Tarkov today. We're doing a raid breakdown because this is gonna be kind of the next video, and I wanted to try a new format on stream where we do this whole breakdowns on stream and see what it's like. It's a format I've been looking into. And I would love to kind of, in the future, if you, again, like I said this multiple times, if you guys are interested in sending your raids in, whether win or lose, I would love to break it down. As much as I say roast, we're not really I'm not going to be mean or anything. It's, we're just going to look at it and see whether it was a good thing, maybe what we could learn from you or a loss and what we could have done better kind of thing. I think it's a nice, healthy thing for the community. Like we all kind of get input on your raids and stuff. It'll be cool. Melvin, what's up? Hello from France. Nice YouTube channel. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so welcome, Alex. So yeah, we're just breaking down my raids. We're actually on the last 2 raids. So this is the second to the last raid. We've already had a fair amount of losses today, and we're gonna end on a high note here. But so this one is a budget ADAR, and then we'll leave.
it's an ADAR with a, you guys can't see it, but it still has the brown stock on it. It has I forgot the name of this. I think about the RIS handguard, I think is what it's called. KAC foregrip still, I believe. On Elkin, I guess the only thing that's not really budget here per se is three things. It's the suppressor, the Elkin, and I'm using 856A1s. Although this is a little, you know, this is, I mean, it's still budget in a way. It's still budget if we're late wipe. It's a budget build, I guess, because budget changes. But the thing was, like, throughout the whole session today, of all the raids we looked at today, we were using like level 1, level 2, max level 2 stuff. This is definitely like high tier level 2, especially with the 856A1s and the Elkin and stuff. But nonetheless, this is still this was a cheap gun. This was under 100K for sure, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. Maybe it was just a little bit over 100K. Nonetheless, it's not meta. It's like a mid-tier build. I'll call it a mid-tier build. Probably the juiciest thing we ran today. It's 6 p.m. for me. So in this raid, we're kind of straight from spawn. Yo, El Caps, thank you so much for joining the Noodle Gang. Appreciate the membership, man. Yes, what Fractal said. I agree. Like, as someone who records for content, and when I watch even now watching this back, watching my raids back, I'm seeing things in the moment now that I didn't see at the back in the heat of the moment. So, anywho, oh shit, my bad. So, context of this raid, we're kind of straight from spawn here. It's been a few minutes now. So there's 20 minutes left, 29 minutes left in the raid, but nothing happened here. I've been walking around the woods, no action whatsoever. And like I mentioned earlier, when there's no action in woods, I always gravitate towards VX Village. So that's where we are right now. I'm not getting any action. I'm kind of like, there's nothing really going on. So check VX Village. We did this as well earlier. Comment from, it was one of you guys who said, so I'm pretty chill here, that at this moment I heard footsteps. Maybe you guys didn't hear it, but there were footsteps. I hear running. At this moment, I'm still 50-50. Scaver player, not sure. This could be a scav. It was running, then it just stopped, but there's a dead player right there, though. So that's a super giveaway right there. 2 dead players looking inside the garage. Super giveaway. That means those 2 guys did not die to a scav, that's for sure. So that's when I confirmed, okay, this is a player. I think he ran in here. The guy who killed those guys is somewhere here. So I'm not sure where he was. We heard the running. It sounded like he went in that house to my right, but I'm not sure. Tarkov audio is weird. I think he's still in the house. But we didn't hear wood, though. Morning, Private. Honestly, I think he ran off. Like, if he was here, we would have heard his... He might be going VX. So at this point, I'm generally not sure where he is, right? We lost the info. We heard him run for a while. We see the dead bodies, and then that's it. We don't know where he is. Oh, wait, no. There's no way that's him, because it hasn't been a minute yet. I hear. He's here. We hear footsteps again. He's in this compound to my right. This is him. He's like proning, he's looting stuff. So this scav who talked behind me, I think he saved my life. He's right there. You see him? Right there. I see him. I thought I could get a headshot on him. I see him through the fence. He's inside the house. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys later in a bit why I feel like that scav saved my life. This is the guy who killed everyone. Guy's right in front of me, literally right there.
Scav's talking again. Scav's talking again. He opened a duffel bag. So at this point, I don't actually memorize the layout of this house. I'm not generally sure where he is exactly, but what I did here, I scoped in where the sound came from. That's all I did. I don't know what the layout is exactly. This guy heard me. I'm pretty convinced he heard me. He's completely... This is how we finish Punisher 5. So I'm pretty sure he heard me. If I heard him loud and clear, he heard me loud and clear. I even sprinted a few times. I think the scav voice line earlier made him think all the walking and running around was just a scav. That's why I feel like that scav saved my life. You nailed it, Alex. Exactly that. Yeah, I later found out where the duffel exactly was, but that's how we finished Punisher 5. Another another kind of, again, this is a kill. I know this is like a, this is not something that happens all the time, but it was still worth sharing because I still stand by the whole idea of not pushing the guy, because again, I'm always assuming he's more geared than me. A play could have been just enter the compound and have an aim fight with him, right? Just like have a go in, push him in the house, and just like do my best. But because again, I'm assuming, first of all, I want to be in a better position, and second, my gear sucks. I mean, assuming he's a lot better, a lot more geared than me, and that's how we kind of ended up in this situation. It was just a lot of patience and waiting for like a good moment, and it was so lucky how we got this, honestly. He peeked me. He knew generally where I was, but I think he thought I was a scav. So speaking of picking my fights, I felt like this was, me being on the outside. Again, I had no clue what gun he had. He killed 2 PMCs there, so I'm assuming he's a pretty good player. They're 2 dead PMCs. So again, I'm trying to play to my advantage. He has no idea where I am. Just, I don't want to have an aim fight with anyone. Okay, so this one is this one is the icing on the cake of all the raids today, guys. So if you guys made it all the way to this is the last raid of the review stream. If you guys made it all the way here, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Again, if you guys enjoy it, hit the like button. Now this, I feel, I mentioned this raid before. It's the last raid of the review, but also one you don't want to miss. This kind of is like the ultimate, you don't need the best gear in the world. You don't need the meta gear. You don't need an RD704 with BP rounds to keep up with the best. It'll all work out somehow, as long as you kind of play your cards right somehow in the heat of the moment. So I'll just play it out. We'll review it after we watch the whole thing. Sense to have. Yeah, Crazy Spider. Thank you. That means a lot. That's good news for me. Really glad you guys are enjoying the platform itself. Juicy. I mean, armor was. Thank you, Dr. Disrespect, for protecting me. Look at my. Oh, I forgot to bring my my injector case. I just saw Alex's message. If you think that guy was a tank, watch this next guy. That until now, just watching that back, it was just so funny seeing that mask on that guy. That guy had, I was saying at this moment, he was Killa's cousin. So this was like, these were 2 juicy boys. So the first guy had a shotgun with flechettes. You guys want to see what kind of loot they had? Let me just skip to the loot. So this guy had a Gen 4. Gen 4 Masca with a not a meta AK-74, but a pretty decently built one. And he had the Shroud Mask, you know, that adds to the aim. And then the other guy had, I want you to see how much, oh, we got a Tetris as well. Look how much flashettes. I want you guys to see how much flashettes this guy brought. So this other guy had a Korund and MP155. These guys were both level 46 and level 43. Korund Bastion on this other dude, right? Also, I forgot to mention earlier in the raid, we did have Dr. Disrespect armor and a boss cap. So it's level 3 armor. Okay, he was trying to do Punisher. Watch how much. This guy was trying to do Punisher 4. 1, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4. No, that's Saliwa. 4 stacks. Whatever. We're super heavy. We're not almost 50 kilos now. 5 stacks. This dude brought 100 flashettes with a friend who had a Masca and a Gen 4. These guys were ready to wipe the whole of Resort. But yeah, somehow we got it. But let's break down how we actually got them. Makes sense. That was 100 flashette guy, Simon. You nailed it. Okay, so Spider, thank you. What happened here? So we crossed. These crosses are always risky, by the way. When you're crossing the tunnels of admin to West Wing, or to any wing, honestly. When I'm crossing here, it's a lot of pun not intended. It's a lot of crossing my fingers. It's a lot of hopefully no one kills me while I'm crossing. So there is that factor. It's a lot of luck. Then as I peek out, the first thing I'm gonna keep an eye on is this door in front of me. Although I'm still coming. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, do you see that shotgun? Do you guys see the shotgun? I only noticed this now. Let me brighten up a bit in post. One sec here. Let me know if you guys see this. You see that shotgun? Watching it back. They were there the whole time in that room. Do you see that barrel, chat? So his shotgun was actually clipping through. I only noticed that now. Okay, so that's where he was. That's where he was. Let me ban this bot. Those bots. Okay. So anyway, going back. So as I cross, the first room I'm gonna worry about is this room, right? So there, I pre-aim it. And then I actually commit to the peak a lot, and the problem was the guy was too committed to his to the wall that he didn't have time to peek me. I committed here, and now it makes sense how he whiffed that shot. It was too late. By the time he turned, I was gone. So we know someone's there. I'm gonna use cover. I'm not gonna commit yet. So this was honestly a little risky. What I did here exactly was I was just trying to gauge how he was gonna play, and I'm a very passive player. Most of you guys already know that. I'm not a W key player. The moment I backed up here and he didn't W key me, that's when I pushed. That's what gave me the confidence to push, because he was kind of just pre-firing. You see that shot right there? He was just pre-firing, so it gave me like a little hint that okay, this guy's not passive. So I just committed. This was an aim battle. Again, like I said, I don't recommend these aim battles. This was kind of a sense of RNG, a sense of hopefully he doesn't kill me. And like I said, every time we get into aim battles, we get hurt. Holy shit, he's juicy. I thought he wasn't gonna drop, man. I thought he wasn't gonna drop. I mean, armor was. So we're actually really hurt here. We almost died. We were like one shot from dying. If you notice our health here, protecting me. We're 20 thorax, 28 or whatever. What's the number? 20. So my camera's blocking it, but we're 20 HP on the thorax. So we're like, someone can sneeze on us and we die. Like, look at my. Oh, I forgot to bring my So that was a risky move. So I wasn't able to heal. I canceled the heal because I hear one more. And then, so the previous fight, the first guy, it was kind of not the greatest play. We kind of were lucky. Tarkov gods were on our side there. But this one was yes. So that's what I'm about to get to, Alex. Yes, I did hear the grenade. So you're gonna see it here. So that's one grenade, right?
and then you guys will hear it. Just pay attention. I won't talk. You guys will hear the pull of the pin. That's when I pushed. So we heard him switch to the grenade. Not the pull of the pin, but we heard him switch to the grenade. That's when I committed. So I'll play it again. You'll hear him switch to the grenade. Back it up a little more. There. And then did you see where his grenade goes? Look at his grenade. It like hits the door frame or something. it just bounces off the ceiling out of panic. And it kind of just flies. Luckily, I don't know how I didn't die to that. I thought for sure I was gonna die to that grenade, but look how many shots this guy tanked, man. So that's one shot to the head. I guess that was just one shot to the head or two. But he had a Gen 4. We later found that his Gen 4 was zeroed. So again, I have 8.56A1s. It took a whole mag to drop his Gen 4. If he had his AK out, I don't think I would have won this fight. If I imagine the amount of shots right now, I don't know how many I'm shooting here, but imagine the amount of shots there. And he has his AK out, I would have not won that. Just pushing the moment he had his grenade out was just the easy win. There's no way I would have beat him if he had his grenade out. One shot to the head. So we ended up surviving this raid. I did get out with all the loot. We came home super juicy. This was the final. Let me just show you guys the final loot. There's the final haul right here, right there. So I could have taken the Gen 4, but the Gen 4 was zeroed. The Kurund was also zeroed. I zeroed both their armor, and I didn't want to walk out with zeroed armor. I mean, it is only level 3 Doctor Disrespect armor, but I felt like it was at least had something. I also didn't want to keep the Gen 4 in my bag or the Kurund because I didn't want to crawl home. We ended up kind of crawling home, but having a Gen 4 in my bag would have made me even worse. It would be like this. My speed would be like that much. So I decided not to take any of it. I just took their helmet, their guns. I was happy with that. That's a thing as well with solos. When I play solo, I don't min-max my loot. I'll take what I can and leave. I'll take a little win. I don't have to like fill up every single slot and make sure that my opponents have nothing left on them. At the end of the day, I want to come out comfortable, especially if I'm going to protect myself. Like if this is a long way home, it's a long walk home still. Even if I won that fight, there's so much potential fights I can end up in. That's why I decided not to get heavy, was because of that. I just want to make sure that if ever I do run into one more guy, I still want to have some mobility on me. I know you could drop your bag and all that, but you know that's kind of the idea, because that's one of the common things I see when either people comment on my YouTube videos or on whether live on stream. It's like, oh, you didn't take this, you didn't take that, you left this, you left that. It's mostly because I'm trying to keep myself light enough where I still take home a decent amount of money or amount of gear, but I'm light enough where I can protect myself. It's 5.6A1 Libertus. I have 5.6A1. I had which one is better? 5.5A1. 5.5A1's better. I had 5.6A1s. That's why they were tanky. 5.5A1s, they would have dropped quicker, for sure. But we're running 5.6A1s. Again, the theme of the day was kind of the theme of these raids of the whole week was budget gear, and thank you. This was the best. I think this was the best gear set. This is the best gear we brought in this whole week. The whole week we're running AKSs, running Mosins, Makarov, the AKs we ran were 5 for 5. We were running PP rounds. We also ran a Vepr with 7.62 ammo, but I think this was the juiciest. I mean, I do consider this a little more of a high tier budget. That's still budget though, still definitely budget. This is an ADAR with a brown stock. So that's the kit right there. Again, let me just show you the original kit before we looted everyone. That's the kit. So that was it. That's how we got it down, and GG. So yeah, I hope you guys oops, that again.
That was all the raids. That was all the raids I wanted to cover for the day. I was hoping we could review everything in under 2 hours. We had 2 hours, and I'm happy we got to review everything in 2 hours. So if you guys just hopped on, welcome first of all to the stream. If you guys just are popping in, what we did in today's stream was I didn't play at all today. I wanted to do like an hour, 30-minute short stream. We did hit 2 hours to review raids we did. Throughout the week. So this week I ran raids where we just ran budget gear. When I say budget gear, it was mostly, again, like I said, we ran a P.A.K.A. for a bunch of it. This Dr. Disrespect armor. For a moment, we ran level 4 armor, the diaper armor, but I dropped that because I felt like it was still a little too tanky. And it basically the premise of the week was I wanted to show mostly new players or people who are having trouble with PvP how a player like me, who is not the most mechanically skilled, mechanically gifted player in the world, I ain't no landmark, that's for sure. I wanted to show you guys how I keep up with PvP, even if we're a little late in the wipe. I know we're decently leveled. We're not level 1, level 2, but I wanted to show you guys the mindset I have, the kind of approach I have with fights when I have worse gear. Because that's one of the most common concerns I get from people who are trying to get into Tarkov or who are new to Tarkov, still getting into it. It's that trouble of how the hell do I beat someone if they're heavily geared, way more geared than I am? Like, what do I do? And that last fight, honestly, was kind of like the epitome of all that. It was just timing and then being in a good position. I also showed you guys a couple of my deaths today that really was misplays on my end. And yeah, that was kind of the theme of the day and of the week, really. And if you guys just hopped on, we broke down, how many raids we break down? 1, 2, 3. Aylin, what's up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's the same raid. 11, 12. Those 12 raids. We covered 12 raids in under 2 hours. The plan is to have this as a YouTube video. I'm trying this new format, chat. So the reason why I thought of this format was I wanted, so you know, the way we're breaking down the videos, it's the same thought process as I go through when I make videos, when I make my guides on YouTube, the ones you guys have seen. And I wanted to try doing it live on stream. I know this is a different format. There's a totally different format from the usual thing we do. Our guides are usually like cinematic style and stuff. But I wanted to try to incorporate you guys with a live stream where you guys are around and you know, we get to go back and forth and talk about you know, these raid breakdowns in real time. I thought it would be an interesting thing. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Again, no gameplay today. It was purely just raid reviews. So if you guys reached till the end of the reviews, thank you. And again, I'm considering opening up my doors to you guys sending me raids for us to check out on stream. We could all kind of look at it together. As much as the title says roast, I'm not really roasting it. Even my own stuff, I wasn't really roasting anything. Like, if you guys send in stuff, I would love to look at it and we talk about like what we could have done better, what you did good as well. And the reason why I feel like you guys can get value out of someone like me is because I have the hours in the game, but like I said, I'm not like a flick guy. I'm not gonna hit every headshot. Today's raids, if you guys watch the raids today, we have so many easy headshots. We have so many easy headshots today, and the way I play kind of compensates for my lack of talent, for my lack of being a shroud of some sort, right? And I feel like a lot of people can get value out of these, and I would love to see your raids, chat, if you guys are interested. If you guys want, I'll put my email here. I'll put it out here. If you guys want to, I'll give you guys already an early heads up. If you guys want to send me stuff, just email me there. You can email me like a Google Drive link or whatever, or a YouTube unlisted video. I'll do an official like call out on YouTube community tab and Discord. But if you guys want to send over some clips, we could do this like once every month or so. Again, like I said, ever since moving over here to YouTube, I want to be a little more experimental with the content. Like, you know, on Twitch, I was just doing gameplay, you know, straight up. And with YouTube, I want to be a little more beyond it's the gameplay. We'll do some of these raid review streams every now and then. We'll do different stuff. I don't know, but I'm excited. This is why I moved to YouTube. I feel like more that the world is my oyster on YouTube. That's why I thought of doing this stream today. It was an impromptu stream, by the way. I did not announce the stream whatsoever. So if you guys are here, thank you. Appreciate you guys being here. Sprite, any tips for improving? Honestly, this video. So what we did today, Sprite, I took, we've been live for 2 hours. I broke down 12 of my raids. We're making this into a YouTube video. And this, so we're gonna have an editor edit this. We recently hired an editor for the channel chat. His name's Lazado. He's a good friend of the stream. He's been a supporter for a while. He's a really good editor. And this is honestly another big reason why I thought of doing this stream. I felt like, let's do a live stream that can easily be edited down into a quick guide. And so if you guys want to catch it, yeah, you'll see this soon. But just so I don't leave you empty-handed, Sprite, my advice for you would be, if you're fairly new to the game, map knowledge is almost everything in this game. You can outplay better players than you with map knowledge. If a player is 100% better skilled than you, better geared than you, you can beat them with map knowledge. Get more, get to know maps more. And if I don't know how new you are, but if you're new, get used to movement. Movement in this game, it gets a little tough. Even for me, I've been playing this game for a while. I'm still getting better at it, still practicing movement. But muscle memory, movement in this game is more muscle memory, more just putting the hours in and getting better. But if anything, something you could really do, map knowledge. Just try to get to know maps better. Use the map to your advantage. Pick your fights if you're new to the game. If you're new to the game, pick your fights. Don't try to fight everyone. Fight a fight that you think you can win. Of course, there's some fights you want to push it. You want to just risk it for the biscuit, just because sometimes it's fun to just risk it. Too, you want to push yourself at times. You get better at the game by pushing yourself. So there's some fights you want to risk it for the biscuit, but more often than not, pick your fights. How do you pick your fights? Just your gut. Do you think you can win this fight with your positioning, with your gun and stuff? You know what I mean? So yeah. Let me catch what I appreciate breakdowns like this coming from someone at a skill level that feels more potentially achievable. Gotcha. So I'm glad to hear, man. Okay, so you know most maps, right? So perfect. I missed that message, but what I said earlier, map knowledge is the key, man. If someone's B hopping towards you or and stuff, and someone's W keying you, you'll see me do it a lot. I double back. There's no shame in disengaging and running away. Run away and reset the fight. That's a lesson as well today that I think is like from my breakdowns today. It's one thing I think we can pick out is to reset a fight when you can. A lot of the times I died today was when I re-peaked and I did not reset the fight. I like committed no matter how bad my positioning was. I was like, F it, dude, I'm committing. And got clapped. So that's what I'd say. Try to reset. How do you reset fights? Literally double back, reposition, where the fight resets into a stalemate. If you're in a bad spot and you're getting W keyed by a Chad who's geared, and you know that your survival chances are low, just run away, double back, reposition, or if you can, just don't take the fight. I know it sounds counterintuitive. It's like, oh, what? How am I gonna get better if I don't take fights? You will still take fights, don't worry. But there's just some fights where, you know, at the end of the day, it's a survival game, and as long as you keep playing the game, you'll get better at the game. Yeah, that as well. What Ali said, you know, sometimes that's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. Tarkov is Tarkov. At the end of the day as well, you will die a lot, and I think this is something I haven't mentioned in a while, but I think one of the best traits of a Tarkov player who improves tenfold over someone else is someone who can take a loss. And I remember mentioning this in an older video. I think in my solo anxiety video, I mentioned that's like one of the key things you want to take as a Tarkov player is learning how to take an L. But as much as I always say learn how to take an L, the counter argument that people say to that every time is like, but no one likes losing all day. Like, what's the point of losing all day? But at the same time, you know, that's what makes Tarkov. It's losing 10 in a row and then getting that one win after the 10 losses is what makes Tarkov satisfying. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it, Sam. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. Sam Hill. Yeah, offline raids is not bad too. You know, I mean, it's a good way to get used to it. But yeah, nothing beats online raids. I love your chill on. I appreciate it, Alex Daniels. Much love, dude. How do you update people before they find out what are you about to do? Because yeah, insane. What James said earlier, you gotta bait them. So if you're gonna like, especially in situations where there are stalemates, and if it's a stalemate and like you're behind cover, the other guy's behind cover, and no one's really moving, I assume that's kind of what you're getting, what you're asking. I would say you have to find a way to make a move. Find a way to bite on something. Find your, like, okay, so stalemate. Imagine a situation, chat. You're in a stalemate. One guy's behind a wall. You're behind another wall. You're down the hallway or some sort. What I would do is I will try to make a move. How? If you have a grenade, throw it. If you don't have a grenade, run out into the open and then go back into cover, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Bait him somehow. I don't know. Run out into the hallway, go back in your room, or run across the hallway to another room. If you're out in the open, run to another tree. Kind of, you know what I mean? Like, you have to make a move to make him move. And you want to dictate the pace. That's kind of how I would do it. It's easier said than done, obviously. Like how? There's just multiple ways. But the idea is, I'm gonna try to make a move. Like grenade, whether it's grenades or baiting with audio. Bait with healing. Healing bait is big. So commit to a heal and then cancel it by clicking on it or something. Bait by looting something, pretending to loot something. Like if there's a duffel bag in the room you're chilling in, loot the duffel bag. I'm 1,300 hours of Tarkov, and this is my first actual wipe fully playing. I'll sometimes wipe with 5-man and Dido Scav. No, Sprite, that's Tarkov, man. That's 100% Tarkov. Like, there's nothing not normal about what you said, dude. Like, it sounds like you're doing well. The fact that you're capable of wiping 5-mans, you're fine. You're doing fine, Sprite. You and I are the same. I'll wipe a squad once in a blue moon. Dido Scav most of the time. Tarkov may be the hardest FPS game I've played, but I managed to find my own playstyle and get some wins. And yes, get losses as normal day-to-day thing. Yeah, true. What Cap said. I'm glad, Caps. I'm glad you're starting to get the hang of Tarkov, man. As they enter the room, throw impact nade at the floor and yell for the Emperor. Taking the L is about being at peace with the L in the bigger picture. True. What Deep said. I 100% agree. Obi Homie, what's up, dude? This is a cool idea, like a demo review for... Yeah, so that's the idea. I do want to make this like a more common thing, a more frequent thing, rather. How frequent? Maybe twice a month, once a month. It's not something I'll do like every week, chat. But I definitely want to squeeze this type of stream in every now and then. It's not a usual stream. I know not a lot of people want to watch. Most people want to watch just straight up Tarkov gameplay, but I feel like this is going to be a fun community thing. That we can have. So I would love to see your raids down the road, chat. Again, I put my email in chat. I'll definitely do an official call out on Discord and on YouTube community and all that. We'll see if you guys want to send in some raids, and we'll definitely cover it. But these are things I'm really excited for with YouTube, chat. Is like I said, I'm experimenting with different formats that I've never done before when I was on Twitch, and I really want to. I don't know, man. I'm so excited about this YouTube move, and I feel like I said, I'm being a little experimental with things, and if I could just change up formats here and there and see what's fun. We'll definitely do some community nights soon. When I say community night, PvP night. We'll do. I have a new PvP community night we'll do soon. It's gonna be a manhunt, but basically what we're gonna do, I'll give you the heads up right now, chat. What we're gonna do is, I'm still polishing the rules, but what's gonna happen is we're gonna have 1 or 2 guys who will be near naked. Think of them as a downed pilot. They'll start, let's say, at the downed plane in woods. Maybe they have a pistol and a helmet. That's it, and maybe a P.A.K.A. And then the rest of the server, how many ever we can squeeze into the map, let's say like 10 guys, they'll have to hunt these guys down. There will be an objective for these 2 guys. We don't know. I'll figure it out what it is yet. What it's gonna be rather. But the premise is as well, we're gonna put like maybe like rifles laying around in certain areas that these guys can get. It's gonna be a manhunt where these guys can get geared up if they go to the right places, or they can go straight for the objective. That's kind of the premise. I don't want to get into too much detail yet because I'm still writing everything up, but it's gonna be like a 2 versus like 10 or something manhunt. The hunters will most likely have bolties only or something, because I don't want them to have like a meta M4 and just chasing down a naked dude. So at least if the huntees get spotted, it's not a complete death yet. We'll probably have the hunters with like bolties, but it's gonna be like a 2v10 kind of manhunt thing that I'm cooking up. I'm still trying to write down the rules and like figure stuff out, but this was actually a recommendation from YouTube comments in one of our videos, so we'll do that soon. We actually did a comedian already before. We had a video about it. Yeah, maybe scav weapons for the hunters, exactly. So that's gonna be down the road, probably be a YouTube video as well. Okay, let me catch up in chat. Dead boy, what's up, brother? What maps are best for loot maps? What maps are best for loot maps? Honestly, this sounds like a dumb answer, but almost all maps are good for looting. It really depends on what you're comfortable, where you're comfortable looting at. But if you really want like in terms of like where I like looting in Lighthouse because I love looting water treatment. If not Lighthouse, I'll do Interchange. But my recommendation is wherever you're comfortable. Wherever you survive the most, that's the best loot map. We like you solo snipey Chad squads. Nice. Caps, what's your favorite sniper right now? Deef, thank you. Mr. Motivation, what's up? Good morning, man. Sorry, if I'm missing messages here and there. Do you find Libertas in chat asked, do you find YouTube being more easygoing than Twitch? I don't know. It's so early. It's too early to tell. But what I will say, here's what I noticed about YouTube versus Twitch, chat. What I noticed about YouTube versus Twitch is on YouTube. So I have the same amount of followers on YouTube and Twitch. Let's set that fact. I have 17K followers on Twitch. I have 17K subs right now on YouTube. And what I will say, despite having the same numbers on both, I feel like the audience on YouTube is like, out of the 17K that follows me on YouTube, more of them actually fit my content and fit my niche because of how the YouTube algorithm works. Because of my YouTube videos, you guys came along and YouTube found you guys. So I feel like what I've noticed is whenever I stream here, at least in my first week of streaming, it's usually people who totally want to see the content I do. Because like I'll be on Twitch and then people may or may not like my type of content. It's whether they don't like my playstyle or whatnot. On YouTube, I feel like more than half the people who hop on my stream are like, oh, this is like the playstyle I'm looking for. On Twitch, it's a 50-50. I'll have a newcomer in and like, too slow for me. Yeah, something like that. You get the idea. Like I feel like YouTube has figured out my niche more. So I'm able to kind of have more conversations with like-minded people in YouTube live streams. That's what I feel so far. And that's why as well I started kind of going to like a deep rabbit hole of trying to think of different types of formats of live streams beyond the gameplay. This is how this format came to be, chat. This is why I thought of trying this format on stream and just experimenting with it, because I feel like most of you guys anyway in this YouTube channel are looking for, you know, content like this. If I did this on Twitch, I wouldn't know if people would like it. So yeah. You're the most balanced, relaxed. I appreciate it. I'm glad. That's the thing. I'm happy that people kind of resonate with my playstyle, because yeah, you know, playstyles is such a hot topic in the Tarkov community, which shouldn't be a thing. Tarkov is like the ultimate sandbox shooter where it doesn't matter what playstyle you have as long as you're efficient with it. That should be the idea, but you know, there's always like that toxic talk about like what playstyle is good or bad. It doesn't matter. You bought the game. You play the game yourself, chat. No one else is playing for you. You're not playing for anyone else. You enjoy the game you want. You went from Twitch to YouTube because I don't hang out at Twitch much. That's glad to hear, Insane. Yeah, Mr. Ju. So today's stream, Mr. Ju, I'm experimenting with a new format for YouTube, Mr. Ju. I did this. This is an impromptu stream. I did not announce this whatsoever. We didn't play today. I was live for 2 hours. We broke. Basically, we recorded a YouTube video live on stream. I broke down the raids today. I broke down the raids all week. We did all week, so I didn't play a single raid today. We did a PvP breakdown live on stream, and my plan is to make this into a YouTube video. So yeah, that was today's premise, chat. So thanks for being here on this little experimental impromptu stream. If you guys showed up today, I will probably be back on live streams on Monday for a normal stream. We'll do a gameplay stream. So the thing is, just to make you guys dive into my mind how this format came about. I was editing the video last night, and then as I was editing the video, I was able to lock down an editor for the channel, because I was looking for an editor throughout the week, and I only really nailed down an editor last night. So I was editing the video, and then the editor and I talked. We had a meeting last night, and we were like, "Let's do it, dude. Let's fucking do it." So we were both ready to work together, and I pitched him this idea that what if I do a breakdown on stream? Can you make it into a video? And here we are. So this was kind of like I'm trying out like different formats. I just want to get experimental with it. Oh, thanks, Caps. I love you too, man. I love how clean Vortex. Yeah, so Vortex Voodoo is definitely I used to like Valde, but can't stand anymore. I started the swipe not too long ago, level 17 at the moment, and have been running woods with the M700. The M700 is great. I love 308 snipers. I love them all. Yeah, that's kind of how this came to be, chat. How this format came to be. So yeah, we'll release this on sometime next week. I do plan to do more of this stuff, more kind of YouTube streams into YouTube videos kind of stuff. But we'll go. Good luck, Sprite. Good luck. All right, chat. I think I'll call it there. Again, chat, friends, people, thank you guys for showing up on this random impromptu stream. I will unlist this stream. I probably won't have it up public because yeah, I'm just gonna unlist it so you guys won't see this on my channel because it will be a YouTube video. So you guys have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon. If you guys are new to the stream, if anyone here is new to the stream, don't forget to sub to the channel if you guys have not. We have a catalog of a lot of good guides and just gameplay stuff. Before we leave, I will leave you guys with a I haven't done this in a while, but I'll leave you guys with a quick video. This one. So this video we released. Maybe some of you guys most of you guys have seen it. Maybe you guys have not seen it yet. Whatever it is, this was one of our recent uploads of like a week ago. If you guys have not seen it, check that out. It's the rare time you guys will see me in a squad. We'll have definitely more squad gameplay soon. But much love, chat. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate everyone. Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon. I'm gonna grab dinner, and I'll see you guys Monday, chat. I'll see you guys Monday. I'll be back on the streams Monday. Have a good weekend. Take it easy.